Ballbusters is not real life. The characters represented on Ballbusters are all fake. They're not real at all. They are exaggerations of actual personalities. You will be offended. You will be shamed. You will regret your life decisions, but you're here by choice, and you have acquiesced to what you will experience. No lawsuits can ensue.
Your fat gay ass sucks a dick with a hot dog bun wrapped around it because the semen isn't filling enough for you.
Do you understand what you're dealing with here? This is Blaster from Thunderdome. He has the mind of a child. He is a retard. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He doesn't understand what he's saying. Therefore, you're picking on this. You're thinking it's a trophy for beating him. And the level of insults you people level at him, that is a fraction of what we do to him in private. I mean, this motherfucker Velcros his shoes on, and he still crosses them so they don't come undone. So do you think he's bothered by you? No, I'm more bothered that I have to roll out of bed and defend his retarded ass. And then you cowards block me after 4 seconds because you can't handle the pushback. So enjoy your achievement for dealing with a man-child like this. Congratulations.
I'm out, guys. If this is what's cool now, I think I'm done. I no longer have any connection to this world. I'm gonna go home and kill myself. Goodbye, friends.
Who's that boy with the broken brain? Jeremiah! Jeremy hit the mic, already spelled it wrong. Talking pop culture, but it don't last long. VTubers on screen, sweat on his face. Scared of bunny girls like it's fight or flight pace. Pizza boxes stacked, that's the scale today. Am I up or down? Broke through math the way. Mama stairs creak, panic attack. Big man frozen, won't even look back. Paneling and knives already out. Every bad take gets dogpile. Ballbusters, hey, ballbusters. Hey. Talk your shit, then we ruin your day. Ballbusters, what? Ballbusters. Oh. Jeremy getting cooked by the whole damn crew. Can't spell, can't hide. VTuber tears in his big boy eyes. Talk your trash, now that's our show. We bust your balls and steal the flow. Mispronounce words like it's a special skill. Google right there still chooses to guess. Let me finish. Nah, not tonight. You host the show, but you're losing the fight. Spell it right. He can take the L. He won. Ballbusters, hey, ballbusters. Pork has derailment every damn day. Overweight ego, underweight brain.
Can I ask why the free candy? Wait, I added them. There we go.
It was a combination of you look like a predator, and I wanted to make fun of you not being able to spell correctly.
Yeah, it said free caddy. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna help the old man at the golf course.
Also, I am sorry that I am dyslexic. Okay, you ableist.
I'm glad we're here on a panel with Cash Keister.
Oh, did
I
I
hate you.
I put it extra.
Okay,
E,
so
didn't I?
who's the bad speller here now?
Both can be true. Okay.
Listen, there's only a few people here who can actually spell. Mainly the authors, over on the other side.
Hey, I don't count. Yeah, I've been doing the
honestly,
chat choose your own adventure shit and Storyforge on my channel, and I can't spell for shit.
be
It's
honest,
documented.
Spell checker is my friend.
Helped a lot of writers.
Absolutely.
Like the last.
But you see, the difference is that we make sure it's spelled right before it goes out. That's the key.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
double
well,
triple
made,
check.
I made a small error. I was more focused on just trying to get the proper new clip in and making it fit. I'd say Cash was easy because it was like, okay, I'll just have a be Joker getting run over by a car because that sounds like a Cash thing to do.
Why would it be a Cash thing
pleasure.
to do?
I would think it'd just be like Cash just dealing with that bullshit on his 9 to 5,
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but wouldn't it just be him getting drunk and then smoking? He's the smoking man, for crying out loud.
I thought about using the smoking stairs scene from Joker, but I felt that was overused enough as it is, so I was like, car crash. And Jed, well, I just picked the astronaut from Zathura because it just
Okay, I wasn't sure what it was, but yeah, Zathura. All right.
I haven't seen
yeah, because you had the
Zathura in
astronaut
forever.
help, but I was like, I gotta make it. I gotta put an astronaut character. That was the only thing that could come to mind.
I need to rewatch that movie. As a kid, I saw it when I was like 7 or 8 or something. It scared the shit out of me.
I hated it as a kid, but that's also
never
because I
seen
love
it.
Jumanji.
Well, most people do. It was considered a flop.
Well,
That's one reason why Iron Man was considered such a risky endeavor, because that was Jon Favreau's previous movie. It was Zathura,
Yeah, but-
and it was a flop.
your movie with starring Dax Shepard is not exactly going to be a hit. Come on.
Josh Hutcherson and what's her bucket? The
Eyebrows?
Bella,
Kristen
the
Stewart.
gay girl from Twilight. The main
Was she
chick.
really the sister?
Stewart.
Yeah, Kristen Stewart. Yeah,
Okay,
she was
Kristen
the
Stewart,
older
okay.
sister.
Yeah, she gets like turned into a frozen statue for like a majority of the movie.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
not in
I-
it for very long.
I remember that part, but
You know, it's technically
like
a
Jumanji.
Jumanji sequel.
Yeah, isn't it? It's
A
because
lot of
it's the
people
same
don't know
kind
that.
of vein of the board
Mhm.
game and the thing. Yeah,
It's just
and-
the sci-fi version.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I preferred the original. Always will.
Well, Jumanji was
Anyways.
such a surprise hit. That they tried to
It's,
recreate it.
Jumanji's fun. I even like the newer Jumanji movies, but they're just dumb fun. It's
The
not on the
first-
same
all right,
They're
level.
ridiculous.
The original is the original because they're Robin freaking Williams.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
get that clear.
Oh, absolutely.
The sequels work just because they're stupid as fuck. I like the first one. I have no time of day for the ones after that. First one was all right.
Well, it's Aquafina's in the second one, the next
She is?
level one.
She
I
Oh,
turned
yeah.
it off-
Well, and do you know that Danny DeVito's possesses her? So she's doing a bad Danny DeVito impression for
Yeah,
part
you
of the
see,
movie.
that's the thing. When they had Danny DeVito and Danny Glover possessing,
Mhm.
that's when I was out. I was thinking, wait, all right, can we have the characters repossessing their? No. Now you got the grandpas possessing. I was out. This is not what I tuned in for. No.
So you,
Man, I really
so it
memory
sounds
hold
like
that-
you're really excited for the third one.
I
this
really
year.
must have memory hold that movie because did not remember Aquafina in that movie.
I don't
Mhm.
remember her either.
Yeah, Aquafina's in that
Listen,
one. She's a
one-
playable character with what's his bucket, Jonah, one of the Jonas
Listen,
brothers.
We all try to forget Aquafina to preserve our sanity.
The only time she has ever been funny is in Crazy Rich Asians. That is it.
I haven't
Never
seen
seen
that
it.
movie. I want to see it.
Crazy Rich
And I say
Asians
that.
is oddly enough fun.
I
It
say
is a
that
good
knowing
movie.
certain people are listening and they're making a list. So
Yeah, I have it's a guilty pleasure movie. I do think it's a good movie, but it is what it is. But anyway, Static, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You know, you were very talkative earlier, and now you're not.
I'm tired. I'm ready for bed.
Okay, old man.
he's got the sick.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have the sick. The
Yeah,
cough
he's
is
just
almost gone. The cough
He's a boomer.
almost gone.
You cut out when you say cough.
That's
for
what I
me,
said
so
a
it
month
sounds like
ago.
you said cock.
Yeah,
I heard that.
I said that
The
too.
cough
listen.
is almost gone. I'm feeling so much better now.
That's what I said a month ago, and the cough persisted for another month. I am now 99.9% better. It's just like a little tiny little bit left in my nose, but that's what I said. And then that cough lingered for a month.
A little bit left in your nose, huh?
Listen,
Hey,
shut up.
we always talk about someone needing some sort of coke addiction.
Yeah, we need somebody to have an addiction here, but I remember Adam, who I want to have the addiction.
Somebody needs to abuse some substance of some sort around here. Just saying.
Fine, I'll go drink more.
Besides sugar,
Besides sugar, fats, and other stuff like that, you know. I almost said something I completely failed.
Cock?
Anyways,
Well,
no, high
Bernie's usually
fructose
abusing
corn syrup
himself.
is what I was trying to say.
No,
Well,
high fructose
no, that
corn-
was
no.
cloud.
No, high fructose corn syrup. Seriously, that shit's killing.
Diabetes?
That's what's gonna give you fucking diabetes. Because
I know. I know.
So you want the sugar foot?
Well, I don't have the sugar foot
he's
yet.
got the sugar feet.
No, I still have both feet. You've seen them. I'm not going to show them again, but you've
Ew.
seen them. Anyways, Adam, how are you doing, my good Jew?
Well, it's almost the end of my Jewish birthday, so it's a weird day. But
Uh-huh.
it's
How much
okay,
money
though.
you make?
$35. That's all.
Anyways, guys,
My birthday grift did not work today. It didn't.
if you
work.
guys want to celebrate,
Oh, I
Adam's
wasn't even
birthday,
talking about that. I was
please-
just meaning Jews like money.
Oh.
That was the extent of the joke.
guys,
That's
guys,
all I
if
got
you-
today.
Did you
Guys,
forget to put the pouch around your neck for the good luck?
I don't have the pouch anymore. It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
You gotta have a
happens,
pouch of
but-
gold. That's how you.
Yeah,
Listen, guys, if you want to celebrate
I don't
and
have
tell
that.
Adam happy
like
birthday
fun
and
story for
everything,
the
I will
Jews.
gladly take the money.
Or you
We're
can just
gonna
go to one of
sing
my
happy
streams.
birthday
and,
to him at some point.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
I
my
want to
cue to
grift off his
leave
birthday
early
as
then.
well.
Oh.
What's this we shit, Frenchie?
Yeah, it's been an okay day though. We're getting ready for the weekend. Should be a good weekend though. I'm excited. A lot of good stuff to talk about this weekend. I got good discussion topics planned for this weekend. I even dipped my toe in it today. Very proud of my video, even though it didn't do shit. I'm very proud of myself. But
You should talk to VTubers. I'm telling you, man. I'm
No.
almost there to 3K. All I need is another 60.
Dying would be
Wait a minute,
preferable
wait a
to
minute.
watching VTubers, let alone talking about them.
Hold on.
I said 50, but
Yeah, you didn't get the math right on that one either.
no, I said 50 to try to, boost it a little bit, but I'm almost there, Just shut up.
Yeah, but I'm over 4K.
I'm almost there. Fuck off. Suck my dick. Suck my fat one, and then I'll shit in your bed.
Okay, Amber Heard.
Yeah.
I don't know what's with the shitting in the bed thing.
I started getting angry, and I needed to figure out a TOS like fuck you that was more aggressive than fuck you, so I'm starting to shit in people's beds.
Why don't you just say you go fuck somebody in the ear?
That's
No,
aggressive.
None of
That's
that.
aggressive.
No, I prefer to shit in their bed because then they have to deal with me shitting in their bed.
Are you gonna
This
like
year in
cut
Vegas,
off the
everyone
tips of their
needs to-
fingers next?
Make sure they lock their doors.
Yeah. No, you
There's
don't have to
no
worry about
shit
that unless you
beds.
really piss me off. But Cash, how are you?
Fantastic. Glad I saw it made the intro. Despite being Joaquin Phoenix and not, I don't know, Heath Ledger or something, but whatever.
Well, I was thinking Billy Bob Thornton because again, you look like him.
But is there a clown version of Billy Bob Thornton?
There's a Santa version. Isn't that close enough?
No.
I know of.
Billy Bob
Yeah.
Thornton's kind of just a clown in general.
I was
Ooh.
thinking that too.
Well, that or Bill Murray's clown in what was that heist movie they did?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know
Bandit.
exactly what I'm talking
Bill
Bandit.
Murray just played Batman, so back in the day. So you
Bandits,
Yeah,
right?
I
Isn't that what
remember.
it's called?
character.
It's Bill Murray, Gina Davis, Randy Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid. Fuck, what was that movie called?
I just
I'm
can't
thinking
remember it.
Billy Bob Thornton one.
Bill
I just
Murray
can't remember it.
clown.
There's a heist movie with him? With Bill
Well,
Murray?
it's not a
Well,
heist movie. They rob a bank in the
sucked.
beginning, and then Jason Robards is chasing them around the city. They can't get out of the city. And
Yeah.
it's
Quick change.
quick change. Okay, yeah. So
That's it.
it's just one bad thing after another, and they keep running into the mob. It's just a lot of things, and finally they do escape and stuff like that, and a little bit of comedy romance with Bill Murray, Gina Davis's character. So it's not a bad movie. Not one of my top
Yeah.
Bill Murray movies, but it's not a bad movie.
I thought you were talking about Billy Bob Thornton. I was like, Bandits.
Well, whatever.
It's not a good
I've been
movie.
watching way
Bandits
too
is
much
not a
Land
good
Man.
I'll take the considerations for people's intros. Okay, I was trying to find something fitting,
Well, you could have also you could have also made Jed. What's his name? The guy that's in all the car commercials.
Oh, I thought you
Alright,
were saying
alright.
Endless Frontiers.
Mr.
Alright,
Matthew
Mayhem.
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. In
Yeah,
Interstellar.
from Interstellar.
Mm.
That
Interstellar?
Interstellar even more. He loves
Yeah.
that movie.
Interstellar
I-
would be pretty
Could
dope.
have done that. Probably would have helped if I remembered that fucking movie.
Interstellar, The Martian, Project Hail Mary's coming up. I'm very
Okay,
excited for that movie.
Apollo 13.
Oh, you know what's crazy, Jed?
Apollo 13.
My first thought was I was gonna put you as Matt Damon in The Martian, but I couldn't find any clips that like worked properly.
Mm.
So I was like, because like, what am I supposed to do? Because it's not a good intro if it's just you like farming shit
Growing
potatoes on
plants, yeah.
Mars.
You know, the shot that I would do if I were to do a Martian segment is it's about halfway through the movie, a little bit towards the first half when he's getting into the airlock and it blows and he's just rolling around inside of it as the airlock flies across the surface, just as a chaos scene.
Yeah, you know, I'll keep that.
Yeah,
Don't
whatever.
think about it.
I'll put
I
that
picked
on
the hardest one I could, kind of,
Yeah, well,
or the flying around like Iron Man at the end.
Ooh.
That was I thought about that one too for a second, you know, because it was like trying to pick one that had an astronaut suit And then I got the Zathura, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this because it's easy.
Zathura works.
It's just him lighting up a fucking couch.
Lighting the couch is pretty chaotic, and that fits with the theme of this show. So yeah, leaving.
Yeah, and
is
also
fine. But
I was very proud of making Static beat Michael Douglas from falling down.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I'm gonna
Adam,
act like
have
I
you
know
seen
that.
The Martian?
No.
You're gonna have to in a couple months. I'm gonna pick a win for
I
drive-in.
don't like Matt Damon.
I have to
But
pick it when
Matt
Project Hail Mary
Damon.
comes out. Yeah, for Project Hail Mary, I gotta do it.
Matt
Matt
Damon.
Damon.
Matt Damon. Oh,
You know you want to, Adam. Just
You know you
every
wanna
time
You're
shut
gonna
up.
make shit
Fuck
in
up.
your potato jokes.
I have seen. I am not a fan of The Martian just because it's too scientific for me, and I get a little bored. But there is some nice moments, and it has great actors a part of it.
I love the scientific aspect, but what you're talking about different. The author of The Martian understood that. A lot of people said the same thing. It was too sciencey, not enough plot, enough character. That's why Project Hail Mary is the superior book. It delves into the characters a lot. There's a lot more emotional beats. There's inter-character relationships that are very important. It's a lot deeper.
There is some funny moments in The Martian. I will say that too. Like
Yeah, the comedy saves it.
Anyways,
for most people.
We're talking a lot about the intro. So, Bug, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Just kind of chilling out a little bit, trying to get back into the spin of things, with intros and working on projects here and there, and here to talk about whatever. I've already loaded up on some caffeine, so I'll be ready for this show and the pub. Yay!
God, I don't know how you do it.
Well,
Whenever Devil kindly invites me on, I'm always dead.
Well, this particular instance, I'm ensuring that I actually make it, because the last time he invited me, I did not show up like an asshole. Because this was during when I rage quit over our Supergirl conversation on Ballbusters.
Which time?
Not the last one. It was like, I think it was like right when the trailer first popped
So
up.
the second, I don't even remember when that one.
It was like 2 or 3 streams ago. I rage
I'll just
quit
say-
and then I went to sleep, and then I forgot that I was supposed to go on Devil's show, and it was like, oh, I'm a jackass now.
I will say this. After watching Superman's James Gunn, I will not be watching Supergirl.
Well, you don't
Smart
have to.
man.
We do.
Adam's gonna do it for us.
That is okay.
I'll watch it, and then I'll regret life. I have no hope. But anything else, Bug? Anything at all? No?
Not really.
Okay. I'm moving on, jackass. Jed, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Great to be back. I've just been spending the last few days setting up my new Meta PC, and you have to be the right type of person to enjoy that type of stuff. But I am that type of person, so I've just been having a blast doing cable management, doing all of that like a nerd. It's been fun. Glad to be here, though. Nice to break it up.
Say
I need
Meta
to get back
PC
in.
5 more times, and a Meta PC will appear.
Meta PC, Meta PC, Meta PC, Meta PC, Meta PC.
I can't believe you actually went and did that.
Yeah, I fucking did. I would love a Meta PC.
Desperate.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You jumped on that like more than a desperate hooker.
Unfortunately, what he doesn't know is that Meta PC appeared on Bug's desk.
Damn it. Listen.
Yeah, but if it was done with Dermy, it's gonna be sticky. So it's.
I need to get back into cable management. My cables are everywhere.
I give up. It's there.
I always start with the plan to do it, and then a week later, it's just gone. So it doesn't stick around.
There's a add-on to the Stream Deck Plus that I have that I'm debating buying, but it's an extra $100. But it adds in a whole lot more ports behind it. That's why I'm thinking about doing it, because then I could manage my cables so much better. That's the only reason. Then there's also the new Corsair keyboard that I've.
Don't get that. Don't get that.
I'm not gonna get it. It's $500. It's not worth it. But at the same time,
it came up the other day when I was scrolling through news headlines, and don't get that thing. Don't get that thing.
You know it looks cool.
No, I have a keyboard that looks cool. It doesn't.
But it
look
has
cool.
an Elgato built into it. Of course, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't spend any money on my peripherals. I think my mouse is $9.
I have had this
My
keyboard
keyboard.
for 16 years now, and my mouse. This particular one, I've had it for, I think, 5 years. This mouse, 6 years.
They wired or wireless?
Wired.
They just last so much longer when they're
If
wired.
I'm gonna game, it has to be wired. So you can't have it. You can't have the battery dying or the sensor suddenly not connecting. You can't do that. It's gotta be wired. And it's multi-button. It's not one of those super 20-button ones. It's only got about 5 or 6 extra.
Although I have a Corsair mouse and it does fuck up a lot.
My mouse is
I love it, but
it's a Logitech. It's not like it's a super mouse. It's just a high-end Logitech is all it is.
I just want that. I want that keyboard, and I don't know why. But we'll
listen.
talk about
If it had the left-hand gamer thing on it, I would say go for it. But it doesn't. Like mine does.
It has an Elgato attachment, so then I could move my Elgato somewhere else.
It's like a nerd Prada bag. He wants it. He doesn't know why. Just wants it.
Well, there's something else that I want
Wants
as
to
well.
rub it
that
against his face at
we'll,
night.
we'll talk about here in a little bit as well. That is
Yeah, that's
$200.
what he's gonna rub it on.
And I am debating buying that one. But Jed, I love having you on, buddy. It's always a blast. Devil!
Hello.
God fucking damn it. Just talking, being a little bit energetic, and then it goes to your intro, and it's like, hello.
Hi, happy to be here.
Adam, give him some of your cocaine.
I don't have cocaine.
I don't believe you.
You're lucky I'm this coherent right now.
Who here has some cocaine?
I feel
Static,
like
pull
Bug's
up
the
your
most
brother.
likely one.
I don't have. Why would I have? No.
Wait,
I,
why am I the cokehead?
I
Yeah.
don't like cocaine. I
Yeah.
thought it was kind of boring.
Yeah,
Well, I
Adam,
was
give me some
asking
of those drugs you've been flooding the black community with.
Static knows enough to have a strong opinion on it specifically.
If
So
you're gonna
that
do
does-
something like that, go all out. Get some meth. Just saying.
Listen, it really
Do some
does keep you
ecstasy.
focused.
Well, that's different. But yeah, I would. Yeah.
Listen, it keeps you focused. It gets you going. It's like 100 cup of coffees at once. It's awesome.
You can get the ecstasy that's cut with the meth. I think I have
All
a
right,
double
all
good
right. Dermy, you do some cocaine, get some pours, and then I'll walk in and say, "Bitches leave." That went over your
Well,
head.
then it's
didn't
just
it?
me and you.
That went over your head, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I was saying that sounds like
RoboCop.
a good Derby.
RoboCop?
I've still never seen RoboCop.
Bitches leave.
It's been a little while
Ah,
since I've seen the first
Jed.
RoboCop. I did
Oh,
see
well,
it.
we that's coming up this year. RoboCop
I
is
was
coming up
gonna
this year.
say.
Nice.
Actually, no, it was around Vegas when I saw RoboCop because I saw RoboCop like the OG, and then HBO also had the remake, so I watched both, and then I noticed just how much they changed between both of them. And for fuck's sakes, the remake doesn't even have the RoboCop theme in it. It has it like right at the beginning when the intro shows up, and then it's never back.
Yeah.
Although that theme is
Dun, 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 dun. Get you pumped.
yes, it
You're gonna go
does. Not
on.
as
Shoot,
much as
you're gonna go out and
Rocky,
shoot
but-
criminals in the balls.
Yeah, that's why you got
Yeah,
to play Rogue
but-
City.
Yeah, but
Actually.
I think Rocky gets you more pumped because then you want to go actually.
Apples and oranges, dude. Apples and oranges, man.
Different type, yeah.
Different
Yeah.
type, but I think Rocky's theme is still better.
No, Rocky. That's just I'm striving to achieve.
nice.
RoboCop. I'm going out to kick ass.
That's fucking
I kind
porn
of
stuff.
I kind of
We're going
disagree.
to
I
bust
when I-
criminals.
when I listen to the Rocky theme, I also want to not just go out and do something, but at the same time punch somebody in the face really hard.
No, the Rocky theme itself is about striving. It's about reaching,
Being
digging
your best
deep,
self,
being
yeah.
your best self, getting and climbing higher, It's about RoboCop's theme has no words. It's I'm a cop. I'm gonna go out and shoot criminals in the balls, and I'm
It's
gonna
about blowing
kick
shit
ass.
up.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck shit up. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Hey, real quick, I was about to say hello to the chat, but hey, Brad just gave us an update. FYI, stress level officially reduced. My February trial nightmare had all resolved today.
Yes.
And yes, I broke out the $200 scotch. Why,
See,
thank
very
you,
nice.
Brad.
I'm aware of this stuff. That's great. I'm very aware of what's going on here.
I gotta try
I'm
$200 scotch at some point in my life.
I would love to try. Oh, no, I've tried. No, I haven't tried
Just-
$200 scotch.
Just don't drink it like Dom.
Oh, that's true.
Did you know that story?
With a sippy straw?
I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know the story
Tell
yet,
us,
Jet?
tell us.
No, it was not
No.
with Mississippi. Okay, so when we were going to Vegas, the one thing that, like, the past 2 years we've done twice now is we go to the Trump Hotel and we get a smoked whiskey. Okay? Simple enough. They're really good. I stick with, like, the $50 one, you know, and Brad goes for the $100 one. So Dom's there, and he goes, like, I'll have the same thing Brad's having.
It's a
So he gets a
$150 one.
$100 smoked whiskey at the Trump Hotel. We're all sitting there savoring it and everything, and Dom just shoots his.
Oh God!
Everybody's roasting him, including the waitress.
Yeah, you shoot cheap whiskey. That's when you need some Jack Daniels. That's what Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
is
rock
for.
gut. You throw
Some
rock gut
Fireball.
down so you don't have to taste it.
Well, for $200 or like $100, whatever it is, if it's that much, I don't even want to just besmirch it with ice. You get some whiskey stones if you need to cool it down. I got these great whiskey stones. They're bullets that I put in the fridge or the freezer. Those things are awesome. They're just metal bullets that you drop in there, cool it down, but don't affect the flavor.
I might get one of those for my dad. My dad likes to he has one of those it's the fancier ice trays that are made out of rubber, but it makes the giant ice cubes.
Oh,
He likes using that with the when he makes his old fashions and stuff because he likes the flavor changes as it waters down. So he loves that, but maybe some whiskey stones would be nice for him. But yeah, Dom, I don't know how he could do that. And now he has a $4,000
He had already been drinking. That's how he could do that.
$4,000 paperweight.
That's true. Hey, he is at least playing.
Let's not start that rumor. It's not a $4,000 paperweight.
Although I'm looking at a similar PC, so I have. It looks nice, and also Static picked it out, and it has a lot of RAM. Anyways, let's say a little chat real fast because we got the Weasel, our lovely. I don't have an insult because I promised not to call him furry anymore. So somebody else call him a furry, please.
I have a
Weasel's a ferret.
Weasel's a ferret.
Cash did it for me. Thank you very much. We have Owen Bro. How you guys doing? Whose balls are we busting today? Well, it's usually mine, but I try to do somebody else every now and then. It happens. We have Black Pill Timon.
Rephrase that. Please rephrase that.
I usually try to bust somebody else's balls.
We don't want you doing anybody.
Sure.
No busting.
Listen,
No busting.
Adam says that.
Busting
Adam
makes
says
me
that
feel
on-
good.
It does.
God
make me
damn
feel
it.
good, though. It makes me feel.
Well, I knew
really
someone
good.
was going to say that fucking line.
Hey, Black Pill Timon's here from the beginning, unlike last night when it came to weekend pregame. Didn't he show up like later? Static.
Oh.
Wait, what? Huh?
Where's that
You're not even
meteor,
paying
Timon?
attention to me.
I might be working. Don't mind me.
Damn it, Timon. What's up with the meteor? Marvel movies last longer than this.
Whatever. We have Cloud. How you doing, Gooner? We have the lovely Sherry covering up today. You know, she teased us earlier in the week, and now she's covering all up. It is what it is.
Delarmy.
We have Kel. Shout out, old man. At least you're here today. We already said hello to Brad. So okay, that's it for right now. I guess we'll see more people as it comes on. But you know what? We were talking about the tech shit already. What? There was some other tech shit. I want to ask you guys about some of this stuff if I can fucking
CES
find
stuff?
it.
Is it going to be more AI shit?
Actually,
No, is it the CES stuff?
yeah, some of the CES stuff because there was some cool shit that came. There is one cool thing that came out that that I'm debating buying, and it was the AI desk partner.
Oh
I-
God,
I'll-
yeah, that thing. We need
I'll-
to bring back bullying. Like anyone who buys one of those, it's like $1,200 or something insane. They need to get
No,
a
it's
massive atomic wedgie.
I thought they were predicting it to be about $200.
What does it even do?
It's supposed. Imagine
It's Gooner bait.
Yes. It is Gooner bait, and it also has a camera on the front of it.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't like Razer products.
I don't mind it, but I mean this has me thinking. Damn, that's loud in my headset.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
You want a VTuber
Morning,
model
Joey.
to wake
You were
up.
snoring again. Definitely
Look
wear
at
your
him.
favorite
Look at
green
him.
jacket.
I said it. Look at his face.
Look,
Oh,
now
geez.
we're really
Yeah,
Look at
vibing.
his face. I
Have
called
a
it.
good day.
Okay.
Hey, cutie.
I mean,
Okay,
That's a little
Jeremy.
cool.
All right, yeah, all right. Gun to your head. What VTuber are you putting in that fucking little jar of yours there?
there is not a VTuber yet that you can add in, but you can add in the Japanese girl that blew up her
but
face.
gun to your head. Which one are you putting in there? If you could put
I
one
can
in there.
predict he wants
You're
to
going to
put
be
Bow
able
in
to
there.
jailbreak
He's
that
gonna
or
put Bow in there,
easily
'cause that's
put in
his
your own
OG, as he
models.
says.
Dermy's gonna wait till they have the electronic vagina attachment.
Jeremy, I
He's
want to
going all
answer
in.
which one.
Keep that on your mind.
Either that or
Devil.
man ass one.
No. But
Pussy.
actually,
Are you
keep
not
both
gonna-
of those in your mind.
The bus.
There's some other stuff that I saw at CES
pussy
that we'll talk
attachment.
about. We'll just keep going with this. But by the way, the camera's right here, so it can watch you at all times.
Yeah, so it knows you when you're in the room, so it kicks on.
Watching you poop.
It
Watching
knows
you
when
jerk
you're
off.
naughty and when you're nice.
It knows when Cloud is touching itself.
You just said Cloud's
It's so
touching
damn
itself.
loud.
Itself.
It's cloud to
talking
cloud.
man.
Cloud is it? Cloud has Cloud gone to full it status?
Yes, he has. I've just now stated it, but it will know when you are jerking off to it. You know damn well somebody's gonna buy this just to jerk off to it, and it's going to watch you jerk off. Think about that.
And it's going to respond.
Oh, I had a bad idea that I'm not going to vocalize.
Amanda, great brainstorming last night.
Actually, I need more.
I don't
What
care
if we
about the
flip
guy. I
the
want to
design
go back to
here?
the girl.
Do you think it can work?
Nice.
No, they have to be
I think
equal
you're onto something.
opportunity people.
Whole day, soldier. We need more air support.
Yeah.
Whoa, clean
Oh, all
shot.
right. Now
Nice
we know
one.
this is a lie.
Oof.
We know this is a lie.
Why?
She ain't gaming.
Well, yeah, she ain't.
None of this.
She ain't, but
lie.
You
None
know
of
what?
this is
I'm-
real. Like the
Okay, now
this
I'm
rendering of this
kind of
isn't-
agreeing with Jed, and maybe we need to bully
Mhm.
people because if you need your virtual AI VTuber to comfort you and support you when you're playing a session of gaming, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I am legally obliged to reach into my screen and deck you across the fucking jaw.
All right. Notice
What is
this
the
guy.
difference
This guy
between
has
this
his
and
one
her?
turned away from him right now, so he can't watch
Well,
it
that's-
suck.
Well, but it's also supposed to be so we can watch it.
I know, but
Is
put
this-
it over his shoulder then.
Is this like putting a My Little Pony in a jar?
It's less
No, it's like
messy.
putting a VTuber plushie in a jar, which people have done.
I don't understand this culture.
You don't understand it?
We're not going to make it as a species, are we?
No, we're
No.
we're already doomed. We're long.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
it,
the
man.
great
we,
filters
fuck it, we already
around the
screwed,
corner.
man. Just ride the wave, motherfucker.
California exists.
For now.
California's the great filter.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
all we need is a comically large saw, and we just cut California off.
I'm telling you.
Can we,
I saw.
can
a
we
meme
do the
once.
trade
Don't blame you
of the millennia, just Japan for
And
California?
I was going to say I saw a meme like that a
Ah.
few weeks ago, where
Mhm.
Japan fits exactly where California is, and it's like, hey, let's just make this trade.
I do like
They'll
this
have to
idea.
live on mirror mode, but I think they'll be all right with that.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
It's not like they like the rest of Asia. The Japanese, I mean, none of them really like each other.
They don't
over
like
there.
each other. They don't like each other.
everybody hates
There's a lot
each
of
other
history.
over there. That's why
The
we
reason
love
they
it.
all don't like each other, but we'll take Japan.
Yeah, we all hate it.
They can have
Everybody, you know,
California.
we'll get along just fine.
Yeah. I mean, Japan's the objectively superior culture.
To California,
Superior race.
yeah.
Yeah. And superior race. Anyways,
Maybe aim for the head next time? Break line of sight.
Switch to burst fire mid-range.
Shut up!
GG.
Shut up!
That was amazing.
Shut up!
look,
Ready to
she's
go
dancing
again?
for you.
This is Project
No.
Ava, your AI desk companion.
See? And then whoever the fuck that guy is.
I think he's a. Yeah,
Do you think they know we're actually calling the
Esports.
shots?
Nope, let's keep it that way.
Oh, they had to slip that in there, didn't they?
Yes.
That's dark.
But I
Fuck.
have actually looked into reserving it now. You can get one, but it's $20. It is $20 to reserve it now. I want one. I'm
How
not gonna
much
lie.
does
I
it
want
cost?
one.
How much does it cost?
To reserve it, it's $20.
No. Like just to actually buy it.
What I was seeing is about $200, but if Jed's saying $1,200,
I heard
it's
1,200, but it wasn't from any more reputable source than it sounds like you're hearing for 200. So
I just googled
Don't
it
know.
and it said 200. So it could. Who knows what it is right now? It's only
yeah,
in
mine
like
was a tech YouTuber, so
It's
that's
not
much
real.
better.
It might not ever happen.
I want it.
Welcome to CES.
I would.
I want it, and I'm debating either putting Sal or Kira in it. Okay.
If you don't let you customize it, then what's the point?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they
I
need
mean,
more
these
avatars.
are only the ones they have now, but if you customize it, play around with it, you could do some weird stuff. But
Yeah, if you can make a model or download a model off the internet, make sure
If
it's
you can't
rigged.
put your favorite waifu in there, what's the point?
that is fair, but the most terrifying part is still the cameras right here.
I mean, where else would it be?
I don't know, but at the same time, somebody's jerking off to this thing.
While making eye contact.
Yes.
That makes it gay.
So does Razor end up collecting all your dick pics?
Somebody does.
Blackmail.
Yeah. I am curious. Okay.
The CIA already does. So.
Well, I mean, China, the
Yeah,
CIA,
let's-
everybody already has a picture.
My
of your
camera
dick. It
is
what it
closed
is.
when I'm jerking off. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Razor is gonna like send you messages and go, "We know how far you are on the Norwood scale." You know.
I use the post-it note method.
Oh,
I have a little thing. See, I just go like this.
I
Yeah,
use
close.
duct tape.
Much better.
Yeah,
Thanks.
much better. Adam, do you ever pull out your? Well, actually, no. I should not ask that question because you. The way he goes to the bathroom is just rush over there and then shit and then leave after wiping.
How do you know this?
Adam
What
just
are you
hurries up
talking
to the bathroom.
about?
Look his ass.
Adam, we've
What?
had this discussion multiple times.
No,
Adam
no, I
hurries up
take
to the
a
bathroom.
shower after I go. What the fuck are you talking about? We've done this.
It's sick
What?
that we know any of this about any of us.
clean
Why do I
myself.
know this
Shower
now?
every time you shit.
Well, I line it all up. That's where I line everything up. So it's the shower of the day.
Oh my god.
All lined up.
You know
That part
When
I
I-
didn't know, but I knew that whenever he goes to the bathroom, he makes sure that it's really quick. He never enjoys.
No.
himself.
It's I go in there, I
That
do my
does not
business. I don't
sound
sit there
better.
for 45 minutes like you do.
you know,
30
guys.
minutes.
When I decided to
What are we
become
doing?
like little collective
What?
friend group, I didn't
I
think that
forget
one of
how we
the
got here.
one of the
You
Parts
got us
of it-
here.
Oh yeah, we were talking about how everybody has pictures of our dick, and I was like, "You've never pulled out your phone while sitting on the toilet, but you don't."
Because
do
I
that.
don't
You
want to
just heard-
spend an hour in the bathroom. I go in there to take a shit, clean myself up, and then I'm done. What's the big deal?
Listen, I had a whole point to make, and it veered
You
off.
opened
into
this
a-
door, tons of fun.
I did. I'll fully admit that I'm the one that fucked up on this one.
I'm so glad that
This
we,
little
ha-
thing's
that
from
we
like
get
a
to
year.
learn everyone's
You haven't opened this
bathroom
door
habits.
forever. You're the one who opened this door.
No, we haven't opened this door for a couple months.
I have not been a part of this conversation for at least a year.
It has been long. It has not been a year. It has been a couple months.
No, it has not been a couple.
You've never
months.
woken up, Bug, and said, "Geez, I really want to know how my friends take shits."
It was an
We will
accident.
never
My
ever
my
be
brain
that
was going
close
down a
friends
path,
where
and then
you know what
immediately
goes on in
realized
there.
Your
no.
brain was
there's-
going down the path of scat while talking about jerking off.
No, my brain was going down the simple path of sometimes when you go take a shit, you pull out your phone to check up on some of the latest news as your body's
but-
processing.
Okay, but when you
Adam
do,
doesn't
you-
do that. He goes
But the-
in, does his business, and leave. And it was like, shit, I just realized he's never done that.
So, Adam,
Efficiency.
when are you
I
going to hang
don't
out
even
with us
get
in
that.
real life?
When you take a
When I can afford to.
Even after this?
Well, yeah,
never-
I got to kick Dermy's ass at some point.
Yeah, fair.
We're gonna reenact Titanic.
What are you gonna be,
The only
iceberg?
thing, no, the only we've been over this. The only thing we're gonna react is I let you drown.
No, we're gonna rent a boat and we're gonna do the whole Queen.
I
of the
ain't
World.
going out to
hold on,
sea
wait,
with
wait,
you.
wait.
I am not going out to sea with you.
Oh.
He'll be your
would Dirk
flotation
even drown,
device.
though? Wouldn't
Exactly.
his fat ass float?
Yeah, I'll float.
No,
You'll
you're
be
gonna
safe.
sink like a rock.
No,
Instead
I
of
float.
Titanic,
Germany
it suddenly
gonna be the
becomes
door?
Moby
Second-
Dick.
Wait, does that mean I
Sure.
get?
Yeah, second his
does that
chubby
mean I
ass
get
gets
to
out on a
hunt
boat,
Dermy?
every
Fuck
creature that
Yes.
eats flesh is going to
Yeah.
be attacking that boat.
All right, so
Fuck
here's what
you,
we're gonna do.
Cloud.
Get
Are
him.
we gonna paint Dermy white wrap them up in floaties and send them out there. And I'm going to go out there with a harpoon. Is that what we're talking
I'll
about?
just come out with my white
We'll
robes.
do that. Yeah, Moby Dick's better.
Okay.
Your wife.
You know what? Has anyone ever seen the movie Norbit?
Oh God, yes. Well, ho!
Ryan Broho.
Listen, there was some other stuff though that was released over at CES. Obviously, they announced it's not even loading the Elgato computer keyboard that we were talking about earlier. I'm not going to hit on this a whole lot, even though I still want it.
Oh, that looks
That's
terrible.
what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I told you that looks terrible.
I love it.
That thing's just waiting to break on you.
It probably will because it is Corsair.
He
But
already
at the
broke
same
one.
time, I was drunk, damn it. And that was a Stream Deck, okay? The long story. Don't want to rehash. Although I broke my first Stream Deck Plus day after I bought it. Actually,
Yeah, they could slap a stupid ass little Elgato deck on there, but they can't create a gaming keypad for the left hand. Lame.
I mean, that's fair. No keyboard ever does that. You always have to buy them separately now, and they're always overpriced or they look like shit. Even the overpriced ones look like shit. But here's the other thing, and I have no idea how these work. Asus has announced a pair of glasses that act like gaming monitors. The extended reality glasses support games and video playback with a 24 hertz display. How would this even
guaranteed to
fucking work?
give you eye cancer?
Eye cancer.
So yeah, this is an extension. Currently, we have virtual reality, augmented reality, and this is the logical fill in the gap because virtual reality is really bad right now. As we all seen, it's terrible. This is kind of the bridging technology where it's just a fucking monitor on a small screen right up against your eye, which comes with its own hurdles. But yeah, it's just trying to bridge that gap in technology.
Listen, all I know for sure is people are going to be walking around and watching porn at the same time.
Oh yeah, I mean they already do that with the augmented reality glasses
going right at his eyes.
I played around with augmented reality with my phone, never with the glasses. It looks just weird.
It depends on which service you use. Like MetaQuest augmented reality is actually really good. People do art with it, like doing the overlays and you trace it. But yeah, augmented reality I think will be the most useful thing going forward if they can get it right, because that's the closest to holograms we're ever going to get. Like you can have it interact in your day-to-day life a lot, and if the AI is good enough, which it's not there yet, it could help you with random tasks too. Like, hey, how do I assemble this Lego? And it'll identify all the pieces and like, all right, this one's next. That's how you move it. This is the way it's going to look in the end. Stuff like that.
I know Adam. I haven't made Adam watch this yet, but when it comes to I just had the name of the game. Excel World. Prior to their own
Excel World. You have to.
Oh, you have seen Excel World? Yeah. So like they do augmented reality more than just the virtual reality stuff. So I think augmented reality is the way of the future that you're going to end up getting. I don't see people actually signing up for virtual reality.
I mean, SAO did it in the SAO movie, the augmented reality in the SAO movie.
And augmented reality is a lot more doable, and you can use it in your day-to-day life. Whereas virtual reality, I mean, it's creating a false world, so you can't really use it as well. Yeah, augmented reality is going to be unequivocally the most useful one of these three. And they're pretty close. The Google Glass isn't terrible from what I've heard for how small the screens are.
I looked at Google Glass when it was first coming out, but as far as I was aware, you had to buy the glasses at the time. It wasn't just the little part that you ended up adding onto a pair of glasses.
Right.
So I haven't looked
Someday
at them
it'll be
since.
like a little projector or something, probably.
Something simple like that, or just do something. They'll end up pairing it up with your Neuralink or something like that. Who left? Oh, Stash left.
Neuralink. That's the one thing Elon Musk doing that I'm a little terrified of. That's the one. I don't want people messing with my brain. I can handle AI when it's used as the tool correctly, but nothing.
The chip in your head.
I don't want to chip in my head. I don't want to chip in my head.
It terrifies me.
I love how Adam's
and
just
excites
a set
me
of eyeballs.
It's just the way this.
It just makes
stupid
me
thing,
think of.
It's restream. It's fucking restream.
It is.
I don't
It
want to
doesn't
sit
really
up.
work out that well.
I'm comfortable. I don't want to move.
But
Yeah, it makes me think that. Fuck, I don't know what title the movie is. It's like a Cuba Gooding Jr. movie. He did it with Val Kilmer, where he's got like a chip in his brain and it keeps like playing commercials in his head like over and over again. Like
or like Futurama, they beam commercials into your dreams.
Yes.
It wasn't even like his dreams. It was like his waking moment. Like every time he'd like turn around the corner, there'd be some guy trying to sell him a watch, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
To be fair, if you do like augmented reality, you could full on just target whoever you want with whatever ad, and then you could just start having blank billboards everywhere, and then everybody would get their own individual ads the entire time.
I'd actually be okay with that one, as
Yeah.
long as it doesn't come up
the-
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I want to see what the Ready Player One stat will be like. You know, be like how much percentage of your eye view can we take out before we give you a seizure?
I'm sure those studies have already been made.
I'll always admit that I still like Ready Player One.
Oh, it's a guilty pleasure. I like it. I have it. It's on my shelf.
I mean, it's good. It's an all right movie. I just don't like the ending.
Listen,
I need to read the book.
Read the book.
I've heard the books 1,000 times better, but seeing the Iron Giant versus Mechagodzilla and a Gundam.
And a Gundam.
And
the glaive. They pull out the fucking glaive.
I always love it.
Definitely one of the
my
weirdest
favorite
Spielberg
things.
movies I've ever seen.
He showed up to direct the people. He didn't really direct it. He just showed up, directed some couple scenes.
Is anyone excited for his UFO movie this year?
No.
Nah, I don't. I feel like Spielberg's kind of just he's just there.
He should have
now, and
retired a long time
20
ago. I
years
think
ago.
Ready Player One in 2003 was his last good movie. I hate
And
War
that
of the
and
Worlds.
I mean that and listen, Ready Player One is just one giant 80s nostalgia
he do-
thing, and that's why
Did
it's
he do Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds?
He did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. I hate that movie. That was a couple years after Minority Report.
Oh God.
Minority Report was good. BFG was weird.
BFG.
I don't remember a whole lot of
is,
it. But
it was relatively accurate to the book because I read the book years ago, but I still remember it. It was okay, but they focused so much on the CGI that it kind of just pulls you out.
it looks very much like the Polar Express CGI, and that bothers me.
I will agree with you on that one.
I think the only movie that's in contention for being good after Minority Report is Lincoln. I saw that a long time ago. I don't remember, but I know people remember that one as being good.
Isn't that more because of Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah, it is more.
I think so. Listen, the only Lincoln movie I've ever seen is Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
that is a good fucking movie.
It is fun.
Matt Smith's in that movie, isn't he?
No, he's not. It is fuck.
I thought he had a
You're
supporting
thinking
role.
of the guy who played Howard Stark in Captain.
No.
America.
I know he was in it too, but Matt Smith, I'm pretty sure he had a.
No, I
supporting
don't
role.
remember Matt Smith being. I know Sam
Matt
Wilson.
Smith. Sam Wilson's in it. That's who I was thinking of. He's in it. They make an interesting way of how the Civil War comes about and what it is actually over, and it's not just slavery. So,
Well, the Civil War wasn't actually about slavery. That's one of the most misunderstood things.
You're so
in American
racist, Adam. How dare you say that?
But it like they made it an interesting plot point mechanic as well. But there was one other thing, Devil was talking about how people are gonna want like vaginas and detachments like that. IGN companies at this year's CES are on a mission to just I cannot say this word.
What?
Destigmatize
Sex toys through video games.
Oh, goody.
They have this.
Some companies are trying to merge gaming and sex toys, but why? At this year's CES, Lovense and Motor Bunny showed off sensual products that sync up with video games. Like this
all
one,
right. About 3-4 months ago, Diz the Jizz made me look at this Kickstarter that was this whole porn company that makes porn and syncs it to basically fleshlight type devices. There are already people doing that shit before CES. So I mean,
yes, but it's more that this stuff is just out at CES. And by the way, if you're a guy playing a game like this, you're gay.
I thought that was kind of obvious from the look of
Have
it.
you guys never heard from Sam about the anal rail gun?
I try not to let Sam tell me about those things.
I feel like that's a story I don't want to hear, but
Yeah.
I'm going to wind up hearing about it anyways.
I'll have Sam tell you on the pub.
But
Yeah.
But there is a phrase: the technology's not ready yet until it's been used for porn.
Yeah.
And the Ready Player One suits that they have for haptic feeling or whatever,
God.
that's immediately going to be used for porn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 100%.
VR chat rooms are going to get weird, man.
Listen, Cloud's over here just constantly thinking, I need to make more money.
Cloud has a computer now, so he's feeling one step closer.
That is very much true. Cloud, are you watching us on your PC or are you on your
Oh, I
phone?
swear to God, if you say you're watching us on your phone, God damn it.
I actually
I'm going to
don't know
regret
what
this, but why?
Because he has
Why
a
is that?
fucking computer now. Doesn't need to watch us on his goddamn phone
He
anymore.
has a proper PC.
Yeah, it's got
worked-
cat hair all over it, but you know, that's not his fault. I'll give him
He
that.
worked to make sure that Dermy, I sent you something and it's not hentai or porn. I swear.
Isn't that the name of a Vagabond show?
I swear it's not hentai.
hentai.
Yeah, I swear it's not hentai.
The fact that you have to say that, Cloud, really tells you what our dynamic is. And I don't ask for it either, but we'll keep showing this off a little bit more. Then we'll shift gears. Adam, do you have a transition at least?
Oh, I got transitions.
Okay, I have a lot too. Don't worry.
Play a
But
Flappy Bird type game, a vibrator that responds to slices in a Fruit Ninja type game, and even this device called the Playmate that plugs into your controller and will remotely control the vibrations of another sex toy while you game. But who is this?
No.
why?
That's a Sibian.
Why do we need these things? Like, okay, let's say you're playing one of the porn games from Steam. I could understand it then, but why in any other game?
I feel like this is made for those e-thoughts that want to fuck while gaming. Be like, hey,
you know,
if I get hit with this thing, the toy will go.
Until there's gloves that make me be able to feel stuff in games, so I can feel up Triss from The Witcher 3. I don't think this is going to get very mainstream.
Let's be honest. This is for girls, not for guys. Because when guys are actually gaming, we're too intense into it. We're trying to win and shit. We could give a fuck about that. We'll use it for other stuff. Like afterwards, yeah, we'll hump a Triss, stimulator, whatever. But in the game, no, we're trying to beat that boss. We're trying to get further in the game. We're trying to do the best we can.
Well,
platinum and everything. Girls, they're the ones who will fucking want to get off in the middle of a game because it's all about the story, not about the actual.
This 100% is for a girl right here. There was maybe one thing that wasn't for a girl, but this is 100% for a girl right here. But the thing is,
thing.
Girls already have something that they buy that they don't need this.
Say the word.
And it's already a special toy that they can Bluetooth hook up to stuff.
What, the Bad Dragon?
No, it's a toy that essentially connects to getting donations and stuff, and people can control how it works.
That
money.
one.
Yes.
Jeremy has one in his ass right now.
No, I do not.
You guys ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they use a vibrating anal beads connected to a phone to win a chess match?
Wait, that's no. I'm serious right now. That's a real thing.
That episode.
That is a real one from a recent season. Yeah, Frank wakes up in a stupor after being drunk, and he's gonna go play a grandmaster at chess. And before they were cheating with glasses with camera in it and whatnot, and it would connect to a restaurant puck. You know those pucks that they used to give you, like your table's ready, it lights up. They would use that for. It would light up when Frank was like, "Yes, that's the right piece to move. Yes, that's the right place to put it." But they the Grandmaster game had security and they couldn't get it in. So he woke up, the other character just shoved the anal beads up his ass. And so he just starts playing and he's like, what am I supposed to do?
I need to know when this episode was released compared to when that Grandmaster chess
it's
thing
new. It might have been a reference to that. It's the second most recent season, I believe.
Oh, it would 100% be a reference to that because that was
2023, I believe.
Yeah, that was a claim that was going because that situation went down in 2021 prior to when I had my
Okay,
channel.
I didn't know about that. I just thought they made it up because
It was a
funny as shit.
It was a legitimate thing that one of the guys suggested the other guy did was he was cheating, utilizing vibration butt beads and stuff like that. That's how he was winning.
Well, at the end in the car where the phone was controlling the apps, the characters got into a fight and broke the phone, and it got stuck at on. So Frank just starts drooling at the table, and it freaks the other guy out so much that he forfeits. That's how he wins. Is just
Oh God. I laughed while I had some of that while I was drinking my thing. I'm hurting now. Oh God.
Gross.
Oh,
I need to ungay this.
Yes, you need to ungay this immediately.
All right,
Oh God, I'm
I need
hurting.
to ungay this. Okay.
Oh God, I'm hurting.
Here's ungaying.
You're welcome, dear me.
Oh God, that hurt. Oh, hey, hi.
Hello, Missy.
Oh.
Ungaying.
It's
just watching some racing.
She looks familiar.
Do you see that guy in the top left-hand corner at the beginning of the video?
Yes. All right, let's wait till it comes back. Let's wait till it comes back. I wasn't looking at the guy.
No, he's
There he
still
is.
looking.
There he is. Yeah.
His tongue's hanging out.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've ungayed.
You have officially ungayed.
This is just Power Girl out doing civilian things.
Yeah, that's power. It's good casting for Supergirl.
Here, let's get into a real quick.
Well, aren't they the same person, just different universe?
Yeah.
Power Girl's older and more mature.
Galatea has a different backstory.
So I was saying that she'd be a better casting than Millie Alcock, since it's technically the same person.
Isn't Power Girl
I mean,
a clone of
You
Supergirl?
not be off on that one.
Yeah, she can be.
Yes.
Galatea.
She does look like ScarJo.
Ooh, she does. I'm thinking about it. But okay, here, there was something I was supposed to pull up, but I forgot what it was. I've already been drinking. Shut up. But let's get into an actual topic real quick. So we have Project Code Violet, not Project Violet, Code Violet. What am I doing right now? Code Violet has released essentially, and it looks to be a massive flop coming on.
I felt a red flag on this one about 2 months ago when I was looking for something to play around this time for streaming. Yes, boobs. And I saw this and I thought, okay, could this be a kind of action adventure stealth game? And then I read more about it and I thought, nah, horror dinosaurs. This chick and
There's dinosaurs in it?
Yeah, there's dinosaurs.
Yes,
Correct me if
there's
I'm wrong,
dinosaurs.
but she's kidnapped from her own time myriad to be essentially a broodmare, but she escapes.
That's essentially what
and
I'm
then goes
gathering.
on her adventure, whatever the fuck it is.
Her adventure to escape, which is essentially her on an island filled with dinosaurs.
Yeah. And then they made the mistake of yelling at everybody for sexualizing her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they said they were like, "Oh, we're not putting it on PC because we don't want you to do sex mods," and it's like,
And then their digital deluxe edition just has a bunch. It's a straight up Gooner game.
Yeah,
Like,
you lose the right to have that opinion when you do this shit.
They freaked out at everybody for calling it a Gooner game. DSP plays it today and he discovers that it's a Gooner game. Like, it's straight up a Gooner game.
I mean, to be fair, DSP just rage quitting games is like his new.
Well, he
grip
wage
now.
quit it for completely. He wage quit it. He didn't rage quit it. He wage quit it.
Well,
That
yeah, but
actually
isn't that
makes
just his
sense
new-
for
Isn't
him.
that just his new grip now? He just like bitches out and says, "I don't want to play."
You
this
have
game
to get
anymore."
money for it to be a grift.
Well, he does do that. It's like, I'm only going to keep playing this game if you reach my super chat goals. Oh, sorry, guys. You guys didn't give me enough money, so I'll never play it again. This is your fault. Like, that's
And he almost
that's a grift.
He
That's
almost
a
broke
wage
down.
grift.
He almost broke down crying the other day because he didn't get money for 2 straight streams or 2 straight days, not streams, because he streams twice a day.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, poor baby. I mean,
Poor fat
seriously,
ass.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it is what it is.
And
But
here I am asking my subs right now, my chat. Okay, guys, which game do you want me to play? Do you want me to play this game like Jed does? I'm making sure the chat is entertained. I want them.
I
to
just play
choose.
games I want to play.
Yeah, but you haven't. When was the last time? Besides Digimon, when was the last game you finished?
I still need to. Technically, Pokemon before the DLC. I need to finish the DLC still, but I've been caught up in Enshrouded.
Let's see. All right, you did beat Red Dead 2. You beat Red Dead 2.
I beat Red Dead.
Yeah,
2.
but you've beaten that before.
Yeah.
You still have to finish Rebirth.
Yes.
You still have to finish 16.
Yes.
You still have to finish Elden Ring.
Yes.
And I'm sure I'm missing at least a couple more in there.
Yes.
You know what, Jeremy? You know what you should.
I was
play
even
since-
replaying Batman Arkham Origins. This was last year, okay? Actually, like a year ago. I was replaying that and I quit playing that.
Well, Jeremy,
I wasn't even playing that on stream.
Let's see.
Should stream some Mass Effect.
Let's see. I have.
Oh, that's right.
beaten-
I only did like 2 streams of Mass
Yeah,
Effect.
I knew that was all in there. You didn't even finish.
Wait, really? I just picked a random game as a suggestion.
Picked one and you didn't finish it.
I have the.
That's the best
You know,
one in my
Jeremy,
opinion. But apparently, that's very unpopular.
I have a suggestion for a game since you did play Red Dead. You should try.
I have Red Dead 1.
Well, yeah, I know, but I meant, you should play the game Gun. Like that one is pretty fun.
I also have shit. I think Alf gave me the what was it? The Yasuke game? Yasuke game?
Oh, the Yasuke
Oh, the Yasuke Simulator.
I think I even have that game, and I said I was gonna play it, and I never did.
Did you ever
Although
finish
I-
Shadows?
Oh fuck no! I
That
did,
doesn't
like,
count.
2
That doesn't
streams.
count.
Yeah, you
That
can't.
doesn't count.
No, that's
We'll
like
excuse
a
that
that's like
one.
150
I gave up on
hour
that one as well.
bullshit fest. Like,
Although I'm
beaten
still
at least
technically
3 or
not-
4 games in the past half a year.
Adam, I have to actually correct you. I'm still technically not done with Digimon.
Did you finish it? Finish it?
So I finished the main story.
Okay.
There's been 2 DLC since, and I still want to do the new
all right.
game.
If you finish
This
the
is-
main
what
story, I'll
about
give it to you.
ZA?
No. If you finish the main story, I'll
ZA.
give it to you.
So I finished the main story of ZA. I still need to finish the DLC.
All right, finishing main game, I count that as finishing. DLC is optional. You don't have to do DLC.
I
Unless
wanna
it's
finish
connected
the
to another game. Unless it's connected to another game, like let's say Dragon Age games, the DLC is always connected to the next game. So you really need to play
there's
those.
only a few times I think DLCs are essential. Like I would say the Witcher 3 DLCs are essential, especially Blood and Wine.
Yeah.
Heir of Olympus or Heir of Atlantis and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's one that you definitely need to do.
I haven't played.
oh yeah, I never played that DLC. After
I
I got
started
done-
it, but I was
really important.
I got burned out because I'd played 4 Assassin's Creed games in a row, and by the time I got to Fave Atlantis, I'd hit burnout. I just couldn't.
That's
do it.
how I felt about Mass Effect. I did all 3 of them in one go, and so by the time I was nearing the end of 3, I was,
You see
I
now,
was burnt out.
I did when I finally did get around to playing because I originally played Mass Effect 1. I started it when it came out on PC, and I got about a third of the way through it. And back then, I got bored. Then, when I was laid up after China in 2016, 2017, I was taking anything I could find to play, and I saw it was on sale on PSN store for the whole thing for just $4. Whole thing $4. So I got it on my PS3. And I played all 3 back to back. One of the best experiences I ever had in gaming. And then I sat there for about 2 or 3 days. I thought, I need to play it again. And I went back and I played it again as FemShep. So I played that thing so many times over and over again over a 2-3 year period. It was crazy.
I'm gonna replay it this year soon, probably.
I might get back into Mass Effect. I have a lot on my back burner that I need to finish up first, and I'll have to completely restart Mass Effect, which is one of
How do people feel about cover shooters?
What do you mean?
I don't feel like there's a ton of those.
What do you
Like
mean?
in Gears of War?
You mean like the Mass Effect?
Mass
gameplay?
Effect style.
I mean, if it works, it works. It has to be there.
What would be the better version of something like that for Mass Effect?
Oh, I don't know.
Because yeah, with gunplay in single player, in multiplayer, you do whatever you want in something like Call of Duty. But in a single player campaign, cover shooter makes a lot of sense.
Well, you have to in a game like Mass Effect because you take so much.
That's what I'm thinking.
Damage.
I I heard about that. Fear the beard. I almost said Fear the Beardo. I've been drinking. Shut up. Beardo. I heard
Valhalla
about
was
that.
great.
Valhalla DLC. That was a fantastic DLC. Where
Yeah.
don't you have to battle your like
Beardo
old-
had me play that, and I was so out of my rhythm, and I just couldn't remember how to fucking play the game. I'm like, what am I
Well, don't you
doing?
have to
You
battle
need your muscle memory.
Yeah, I
don't
was
you have to
gone.
battle like your old version of Kratos?
No,
No.
you become old Kratos.
Oh, you become old Kratos.
So you get his skin, and you can play the base game as young Kratos. But yeah, you just throughout it, you go to a Greek map and
The
become
Valhalla
young Kratos.
DLC just becomes like a roguelike thing.
It's great, and it's got a great story as well. It resolves
also
things
like-
in a really good way.
Isn't it also like Kratos is like learning how to be a god of war, but without being like his Grecian version of war?
So yeah, the type of god he is evolves throughout the course of the game, understanding that he doesn't need to be a Greek god of war, and not even a tier like god of war, finding his own path. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but he does rebrand himself a little bit at the end.
I wouldn't mind. I need to play the God
It's
of War
it's
games.
phenomenal, and the combat. There are some hard bosses. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, all I know is that in God of War 2018, after 5 hours of trying to do it, when I finally beat the Valkyrie Queen,
Oh God.
my
Oh,
right
God.
hand was so numb, and my thumbs hurt so much, but I did it. It's on the channel. I recorded it and I put it up there when I finally beat that cheaty fucking bitch. She's a cheaty bitch. And I
Yeah.
beat
She
her.
is.
And I'm talking on God of War mode. We're talking hardest
Mhm.
difficulty. I beat her fucking ass because I finally had. I literally had every one of her moves down, and I knew the timing. And a couple times I got lucky, but oh man, when I beat her, that was one of my favorite victories that year when I beat her cheaty ass.
She is incredibly difficult, but there are people who still say that God of War, the new ones, the Norse ones, are walking simulators and PlayStation movie games. It's like they didn't get to any Valkyrie fight, they didn't get to any boss fight.
Ugh.
I would
just
say
played
I
the
still
first
can't
few
beat
minutes.
Berserker King on God of War mode. I had to stop.
Yeah.
Oh
I
God,
had to
that shit
stop.
was nuts.
Just because the biggest problem in that one is because of the way the gameplay is, the camera is so locked away. I need to be another 2 or 3 feet back so I can see
Yeah,
what's
those
going
ice
on.
walls really close you in.
Yeah, and also it's cheaty too because I'm out of the way, but when he cleaves forward with like the lightning attack, I'm out of the way, but it still fucking hits me. I got him down to 10% once, had him at 10%, and I lost it. And that's when I gave up. I was like,
I don't play on
done.
God of War mode like you maniac, but I did beat him, and yeah, that was.
Well, you also beat is it Tristan, the boss, final person in Expedition 33, Adam?
Simon.
You beat him. Simon.
Oh, Simon.
He's not the final one, but he's the hard one.
He's the hardest. Yeah, I did beat Simon on hardest mode. I was level 99 when I did it. You have to you have to be, unless you're some sort of autistic genius who can parry and dodge perfectly. And Jed knows what I'm talking about. Simon's attacks, that's next level shit if you can dodge and block that shit. I couldn't.
Well, you have to figure out a way to stun him and take out half his health in phase 2.
You
or
don't let
he
him get to
can
phase 3.
Wipe you out.
If you let him get to phase 3, then you have to be better than I am because I couldn't.
Yeah,
be in
you
phase
have to hit him so good that phase 3 just doesn't happen. That's
you
like
have to
the
you
way
lock
to
him.
win.
You essentially lock him. You stun lock him, and I figured out a way. I stumbled into it. The video is also up on my channel. I stumbled into how to beat Simon, a particular way to do it, and it worked for me.
Clea is very difficult as well. She's another big boss in that game, side boss. And that one you have to approach entirely different.
Oh, I just muscled her. I brute forced her. At that
Well,
point,
your build was optimized for the best way to beat her.
All I know
I
is there's
was
a statue creature in Expedition 33 that can really fuck you up.
Spring, like the skyscraper tall one.
Oh,
I have
Sprang,
no
yeah.
idea.
Oh, he's not so bad once you get his rhythm down, and then of course I also
Once you're high enough level.
I brute. Listen, there's an article out there. I was going to bring it up this weekend on Sunday of the Extras 33 guys talking about how they used Final Fantasy X for a roadmap on how to make it. They said, listen, we did this on purpose that you could be overpowered because we wanted we wanted players to play the game at the end the way you wanted to, and yeah. I was overpowered, and as I've told to Jed and showed it, if you watch me play the end of the game, I steamrolled the end of that game because I brute forced it, and it's my right as a JRPG player. If I leveled it up, I earned it.
Since I haven't played the game, I also saw that same article you're talking about, Adam. I was wanting to bring it up, but because I haven't played it, I didn't bring
It's
it
a
up
good
yet 'cause they
article
won't-
because it shows one that the guys at Ubisoft understood quality aspects, and if you should give somebody the option to level up. And there are people saying, "Oh, you can level up so this actually to level up in at least when I was doing it. I don't know if they made patches since when I was playing at E33. It was hard to find a good grinding spot. I had to scour the entire map to
You
find
had to grind to get that last 20 levels.
Yeah, I found a perfect little grind. So it's in the northern part of the map. There's a little upper spot with a particular 3 group of guys, and they will drop 20, 30K at a pop, whatever the scaling was at that point. And my last 10 levels, I did it right there. And then I went back and I served up Simon his whooping.
But yeah, it's not as easy as some people are pretending it is. You really have to grind to.
You got to find that spot. You got to find that spot.
To be overpowered, you have to put in a lot of work.
I need to plan out when
How
I'm.
many hours? Let me see how many hours I put into that. Hold on a second.
I have about 130 in Expedition just on my first playthrough and the DLC.
I need.
I've got 129 hours without the DLC because I didn't do the DLC yet.
The DLC is fairly short. It's got another hard boss though, and he's a different
evil SKA.
Evil SKA. He's a lot of fun though. Yeah. But yeah, Beardo's right. A lot of people just labeling shit without playing them.
Well,
I
haven't played God. But the cool thing about God of War, like even 2018, they were I think one of the first games that were doing like the loading screens in a like unique way where it would be essentially you don't realize you're in a loading screen. So like when you're transitioning between areas, they purposely put you on like the elevator or like the world transition spot. That was the loading screen. So they were one of the first companies that were doing that, which I thought was fantastic.
Well,
when I
they
heard about that.
put some effort
immersion.
into it, and like I'll say this: the Queen Valkyrie was one of the only 3 video game bosses that made me break a fucking controller. Like,
there's only been one video game boss that has ever made me break a controller.
Like it was Queen Valkyrie.
Never done it.
Queen Valkyrie from the fucking first God of War game, Mortal Kombat 9 Shao Kahn, and the final boss to Mech Assault 2. Like
Deathstroke, Batman Arkham Origins. When I first battled him,
really,
he made me break a controller.
I broke a controller once in 1999. It was a PS4 controller. I slammed it onto the ground. I don't remember what game I was playing anymore. And when it broke, then I realized, shit, now I got to spend another $50. That learned my ass. That learned my ass. I haven't broken controllers since on purpose. Now these goddamn things get drift. And I got to drop $80. That ain't my fault though.
Well, for me,
I just do normal wear and tear. Never broken out.
For my incident with the Valkyrie Queen, I was like almost like 10, maybe 5% almost done with beating her, and then she just cheeses me. Like she just does that move where she just stomps on.
She's a cheaty bitch.
Yeah, she does. She like stomps on you, and I fucking got so pissed off. I threw the controller on the ground. It bounces off the floor, goes to the door, ricochets, lands back on the floor, and the thing was like popped right open. I couldn't use the trigger anymore after that because it was.
I want to watch my fight of her right now. That's what I want to do.
It's very satisfying to go back and watch something like that you put so much effort into. The feel there's no better gaming feeling in my opinion than when you beat a boss like that, like Simon.
You hear it in my voice. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna bring it up just to watch the end when I do it. Let me find it just to watch the end when I fucking.
I remember back when I was playing Batman Arkham Origins because it was around Christmas when we got it. I was playing the shit out of it, and my mom was home because I think it was a Friday, so she was off work. I was playing it on our big screen TV, and I can vividly remember throwing my controller onto the ground, not knowing that underneath our carpet was just a cement floor. So I threw it on the
Oh, that'll
ground
do it.
because it was like my 5th time going up against Deathstroke, and I died again, and it pissed me off. And then I just pick up my my 360 controller at the time to just go back into it again. And then I noticed that I have my controller here. This joystick wasn't working correctly, and I broke the spring in it completely. It was just rotating freely and everything. It was like, well, fuck, I have to now go grab a different controller because I just basically destroyed this one. That I'll never live that moment down, and I have not broken controller that way since. Although I've been very close.
It's the cost. I realized, shit,
Yeah,
I got some money on this shit again. Fuck.
Yeah, like it just no longer. I no longer do that kind of thing at all because, but those moments are just they're just when the anger gets you, especially the Valkyrie Queen and fucking Shao Kahn from MK9. Because
so after the Geeks and Gamers content house went away, Jeremy was giving away a bunch of shit, and my wife is using the desk that Ryan had in that house.
Oh, wow.
There's a segment of it that he
Gone.
just like punched through. It's dented. You can't rest anything on it. It's metal, and he concaved it down through the support beam. So if you put something on that area, it's going to roll under the support ball and fall to the ground. He fucking annihilates his controller. 'Cause that's where he beat his controller. Yeah, he warped his fucking metal desk.
what was he playing?
Mario Kart.
Oh, that
What
was
else?
okay. Okay, that makes way more sense.
How many games? I think he's shown off like 3 controllers when he does play Mario Kart that he's broken on stream because he just starts slamming it every single time. Although I remember when
it's insane how deep, like the concave, it's supposed to be like this. He bent it like that.
Fuck.
Just.
I remember when I was playing Elden Ring, I was going up against, I think it was the Giant. Yeah, it was the Giant because that was the last boss I beat because I was on my way to the other boss. Yeah, the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant, it took me several streams to beat the Fire Giant.
Yeah.
Several streams to beat that Giant.
Yeah,
And
it didn't take me that long to beat him.
Oh, shut up. Anyways, I had to look up how to beat him. I actually had to look up a guide, but I remember there was a moment where I had my controller in my hand, battling him, almost got there. Then I died. I almost chucked my fucking controller across the room. I almost did it because I was so fucking pissed.
Here it is.
Those are some of the best fights too. When you get that angry in a fight, almost throwing it, and then when you finally beat the boss, it always makes you happy.
Dude, when I
up.
finally beat the Valkyrie Queen, like when I got into the animation of him like killing her, I was literally just screaming like crazy, like ah!
Let's
right,
be fair.
here's a good
Nobody's
spot.
able to throw
All right.
stones.
All right, I want to show this because I want you to hear the joy I feel when I beat her ass.
Let me remove this real quick. We'll come back to this after this.
Just because we're talking about it, and I did save it for posterity. So here we go.
Let's see where's the screw up. I forget exactly what the screw up is, but it's coming any moment now. We're almost. The screw up's gonna happen. Okay.
That's right, bitch.
See, there's possible screw up.
Now remember,
still good.
At this point, this is me after about 4 to 6 hours of trying to beat her ass.
Ugh.
Still good. See, I know it's coming. I've rewatched this a couple of times. I know the screw up is coming. Oh, careful.
Well, how does she? I remember this. I think I was in Discord when you were doing this fight over and over, or was it a?
No, I did. No, I recorded this. I did this in private, and then I tacked it onto the stream. This is me actually reacting to me doing it.
So, what is her cheating move essentially?
Her hitbox is fucked up.
Okay.
And she will do extra shit when you know your timing is right. She'll fuck with you.
See, I'm still in this. You think I'm not going to screw up? He's totally in it, but no, he's going to screw up.
I screw up at one point.
He's going to screw up. Trying to get that out. Look at me. I'm doing pretty well here. How can he possibly screw up? He's doing so well. I think. How can he possibly screw the pooch up at this late?
Right, we'll skip forward a little bit. Let's just skip forward a little bit. This is a little farther in than I thought. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. The end is almost here.
Out left. And at this time, I was ready for it. Boyo nails her. Wing ripping time, baby! And I win! It's over.
It felt so
Enjoy
good.
the cutscene.
It felt so good. It felt so good to beat her on this difficulty level. I worked 6 hours, man. 6 hours. I didn't know my right hand anymore. I didn't know it anymore.
Is that why you're a left hand now?
No, I'm a dual wielder. I can. I'm not gonna do the action. Last time I said that again, I got myself in trouble that time. Yeah, so it was that is one of the most hardcore fights I've done in recent history. That I persevered. Berserker King, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I'm not gonna go back on that one.
Wait, why is it?
Well, what's your bug? Gana in Ragnarok is pretty hard too.
I don't want to.
Ragnarok was no joke, dude. Those fights are no joke.
At the same time, I want to play it, but I don't like it. I get annoyed with hard bosses because I start wanting to shout and yell and break shit.
You see, I get frustrated, but I realize it's gonna feel so good when I win.
It is always nice, but at the same time, you need there's a moment where you're just like, I want to break something.
That's why I put it down on that level. I do put it down. I'll come back the next day. I stop.
I really like how both Ragnarok and Expedition 33 did it, where the hardest bosses were optional bosses, letting the people who want that challenge, like Adam and sometimes myself, to have that, but not alienating the people who want a more normal experience.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to do it.
You don't have to fight her. That game was a choice. I made that choice.
And yet I'm the psychopath that's going to play the legitimately hardest New Game Plus version of Digimon just because I want to try, and those bosses are apparently one-shot kills.
I did see a video where some guy used a tactic in the beginning of that for that first boss fight in the tower where he turned his own attacks back on him and it worked or something. I don't know.
I would need to look into that.
I just saw it at random on scrolling the other day.
Did it? Okay, yeah, it did work. But back to this real quick. Back to Code
Hey, look,
Violet.
titties.
Yeah, titties again. No, they didn't want Gooners, guys. They didn't want Gooners. The game is essentially getting downgraded to hell. We have first PS5 exclusive 2026 is a huge mess right here.
Even IGN chat on this shit.
Oh, IGN was destructive to it, and they gave it a 4.
Well, they were going to give it a bad score anyway because of the Gooner shit.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's a point. That's a point.
Potentially, but you have nobody really coming out to defend it because of their bad fuck up, because of them going
why
after
would,
people and
why
saying
would
they don't
anyone
want.
want to defend it when you had the company try to go, we're not a Gooner company, fuck you guys, you're not getting PC. You know, it's like
It's the fuck you because we don't want Gooner mods, yet we're going to put out Gooner material. You also have it over here at the PlayStation website here, where even they gave it 4 stars out of 10. Is it 10 stars? Yeah, 4 out of 10 stars. Glitches, clipping, technical issues, tonally all over the place, rubbish gunplay, samey location, mostly very dark. And to that point of it being very dark, there are clips like going around, and I've seen these clips.
Dude, I can't see
This is just how dark it is. It is fucking insane.
That's fine for a horror game, but this is a shooter, isn't it?
No, it's a
supposed
horror
to be
game.
it is supposed to be
Okay.
a horror game, but just how dark it is kind of fucked up.
I mean, this is supposed to be aping off Resident Evil, but I could at least see shit in Resident Evil.
Yeah. So watch. Where did that guy come from?
I can't see shit, bro.
X to tap to get
I
up,
can't even
and
see
you
what he's
drop
doing to
your
me.
pistol.
I'm pretty sure they just
Because
made
of the
it pitch.
controls, you drop your pistol and you get done.
I'm pretty sure they made it dark on purpose just so they could hide the spawning.
But then,
Yeah, pretty glad I passed on this one.
yeah, then you have more. There's other Code Violet, unplayable, glitched extra, inventory at start, unresponsive controls. Yeah. And then you have this one. Dinosaurs glitched. Oh yeah, the dinosaurs automatically respawn as well if you kill them. Like they'll
What?
fake out deaths. I don't know if this was one of them that shows it, but the dinosaur will like respawn after you kill it.
What's the point then?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, right there.
That is
Great.
stupid.
So you're out of ammo. now.
It's one thing when when Resident Evil will do like a regenerator type enemy, but that's only like for a limited amount of time before you acquire a specific weapon that could kill them.
Yeah. This game's great fun.
Broken bullshit.
Nobody willing to come out here and help you out. Nobody's.
Do we know
willing
what
to join
studio
your
made it?
It was an indie.
Do they have a
studio.
history?
Yeah, it's an indie studio.
I think this was
That's
their first game.
disappointing.
Yeah, I think this was their first game as well. This is the first
I'm pretty
time
sure it's going to be
something
their
out.
last game as well.
Yeah. Their big claim to fame was, hey, we got early. I don't think they got early access, but they were supposed to be one of the first like full-fledged indie games on the PS5, and it's already shit. Because that was something big that they got early
PlayStation
access. I think there's
Store,
other indies.
The PSN store has been pushing this for at least 3-4 months. When you load up RPGs or action games, they've been pushing it hard.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be one of their first indies that they like signed on. Like they were supposed to be super happy about it, and yeah. You play stupid games, you win a stupid prize. Nobody's here to help you out, and it legitimately looks like shit. That when you were seeing some of the trailers going around, it looked fun, but not anymore. And now, how do I
Marketing material is a lie half the time. It's incredibly manipulative.
People wanted a new Dino Crisis. That's what it was trying to become, is the next generation Dino Crisis, and you ain't.
People were knocking on Capcom's door for years for Dino Crisis or Code Veronica.
You know what's not disappointing?
What?
Boobs.
Boobies.
Adding scene.
Boobs.
Memories.
It's loading. Boobs.
Wait, it gets better.
Boobs.
That's
This
just
is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
You know what? It's a party.
Listen, I was watching Timcast prior to
It's
stream.
like on Mogwai, somebody got her wet.
Yeah. we're fine with it. Okay.
Yeah.
We're fine with it.
Those would look real good bouncing against each other. I mean, what?
What? Huh? What?
What?
Back to what
They
I was
got great
saying. though.
rhythm.
On the topic of boobs,
Who
okay?
needs bras?
I was watching dude, what the fuck? Bullshit! You can't do this shit. You cannot do this shit.
You know what?
Again,
You know what,
Beardo.
Beardo?
Fuck
Get in
you.
the chair! Get in the fucking chair, Beardo! Get in the cock chair! We're about to go!
Beardo, you pulled this shit on me once before. I believed you. You can't do it twice. Fuck you. I love you, man, but fuck
Which
you.
one?
Well,
you know what? That's a valid point, but I don't care either way.
Twins.
Twins.
He pulled this shit when
they
it came
count
to
as the same person on a DNA test, so it should count for the same in a marriage license.
Beardo pulled this shit on me when it came to the GameStop girl. From like a month or so ago, he comes into my stream, goes like, "Bro, that's my ex. Come on, man." And I fell for it.
That's totally different. Like,
It's your fault. That's your
Yeah,
fault.
I fell for it. I'll fully admit it.
If it's an ex, that's one thing. If it's like a current girlfriend, that's another thing.
But back to what I was saying. This is boob related, by the way.
Okay.
Watching Timcast prior to stream, dealing with they had some leftist retarded chick on, willing to just parrot all the talking points. The only reason I never clicked off, she had a great set of tits, like fantastic fucking tits, and
Could you
every time
fix
she
her?
talked, I could fix her. I could.
Did
fucking
you
fix
know
her.
what the color of her eyes were?
I don't really give a shit. She had great goddamn tits. Like they weren't huge tits either. They were like the
Not like these.
solid.
These are huge.
Oh yeah, these are like triple D's. These were solid, maybe C's,
These
B
could knock
cups.
you out.
These will start an earthquake.
Yeah. But
This is
she
why
has
men
solid-
This is why men go to war.
Oh, 100%.
This is Helen of Troy.
Yeah.
This chick had a solid like maybe C cup, maybe B cup, somewhere in
The
that
type
general
of things
area.
we'd invade
But they
Venezuela
were-
for.
Oh yeah. But every time she talked, they jiggled, and it was like I can't look away. I couldn't stop looking away. I don't care if what you're saying is some
So
of the
she
most
had
retarded
VTuber
shit ever.
physics
You
on?
have great. Oh yeah. Yeah.
This
That
is
is a
anime
sign
girl.
that they're
This is anime
real.
girl physics right here.
Oh, it's beautiful physics.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see how the ass jiggle too. You know.
Hey, listen. There's curves all around here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Berto's getting in the chair. We have to at least talk about the retardation of one other retardation of the week, because I can quickly go through the Lucasfilm thing.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, what's there to
Story
talk
over.
about?
The literal thing for Lucasfilm is, quite as I say it, nothing's changing. I don't
Now,
remember.
are we sure
quite
it's
how I have
real this time?
I think
Yeah,
it is,
that's
because here's the thing. I went over this
Here,
when
I'll pull
it
this
when
up.
it dropped.
We'll do this fast.
The Lin-Wen Brennan, she's already listed as president on their actual official on their actual bio pages. She's already listed as president. So I think
That's more
it's
than
real.
we've gotten in the past.
But Kathleen Kennedy isn't fired. She's leaving of her own accord. Like
Yeah,
she
this
said
is
she was
all-
going to.
She said this last year that she was going to lead on her own record. Again, this was Puck News that was actually breaking this first yet again, just like last year. Although last year, because it was around the same time that this happened
It
last
got
year.
delayed till now because it got leaked last time. That's why it got delayed.
Yeah, now she's finally just throwing in the towel with air quotes. Reality, she's walking out of her own accord. Everybody's already said it. She's going to have a big send off. They're probably going to wait till Star Wars Celebration in May to properly send her off. That's what my willingness is to say. Say that, hey, she weathered the storm of the hatred and the bigotry. She tried her hardest, and now she's just ready to sail off into the sunset. They'll give her this big celebration. And the fact that you have whatever the fuck name it is and Dave Filoni taking over, guess fucking what? Nothing's really changed.
Nothing changes. Dave Filoni's been in charge of creativity for years. Everything runs through him.
Acolyte.
Do we think the success or failure of Mandalorian and Grogu could affect this at all? If they are waiting till May, like you're saying, Dermy?
No.
Because the rumors have always surrounded her waiting for a big box office hit. Indiana Jones was rumored to be.
So
her way
when
out,
is?
but then that failed.
I know they talked about it on F&T, but I don't remember.
Didn't even watch
when
it,
was Mandalorian Grogu supposed to come out?
May 19th, 3 days before I have to go see it. So 4 days before I have to go see it.
And Star Wars Celebration is
here. I think it was in Japan last year. I don't know if it is this year. They might be skipping a year again.
Star Wars Celebration.
I don't know where it is this.
Is
year.
it in Japan again?
No, they don't repeat places like that.
Los Angeles Convention Center, according to what I just pulled up for Star Wars Celebration, April 1st. So April 1st through that's 2027. So yeah, they are skipping
a year.
another year. So
They're skipping a year. Yeah,
she's got a dip beforehand.
Yeah.
Dude,
as soon as she dips, the more she can say it's not her fault. The movie fails.
Beardo, I'm sorry that Kathleen Kennedy's your ex, man. It is what it is.
That must suck.
Yeah.
Hey, you love who you love.
You know what? Gil,
can you confirm? Does she make good coffee?
A mean cup of coffee.
Either way,
Listen.
the story ends. Nothing changes.
Nothing changed. Let's say she's leaving tomorrow. Let's just say, and it wasn't going to be Dave Filoni. Who would replace her? Who in Lucasfilm do you really trust to replace her?
That's the problem. Lucasfilm is full of crap people. Like Pablo Hidalgo's still there, or whatever that fucker's name is.
Pablo Hidalgo.
Yeah,
head of the story group.
It's a whole culture of this mentality that
built.
she's fostered. Yeah, so it's all her cronies. They have the same mindset, so it literally doesn't matter.
Before we continue on,
would have to...
Bug. Before that, Devil, you got to go, bud.
Yep, I've got a dip, guys. I will
check
see you
out
guys.
Beelzebub.
Yes, check that out. I'll see you guys next week.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye, bud. Okay, Bug, you go, then we'll just keep. Because all we're doing is saying what everybody already knows. Bug.
Yeah, there's no way that one single person is going to fix the problem with Lucasfilm. Because if you were to try to make an attempt to fix all the shit that's going on, you'd have to gut the entire thing. You'd have to get rid of the people Kennedy appointed and the people they appointed and so on and so forth, all the way down the ladder, and just completely replace them with people
Then
that
you
are
have
not
to have the
fucking
balls
insane.
to retcon everything.
Well, that requires it no longer being owned by Disney, which is what I've been saying for years. It would have somebody would have to buy it from Disney for the cheap, because that's all it's worth. It's cheap, and
Barely a penny.
then burn it to the
Oh,
ground.
good luck with that. Disney will keep that shit till
No, they won't.
Meteor comes
No,
in.
they won't. They're going to, within the next by the end of the decade, they're going to cut that shit loose. When they have 2 movie theater bombs, Lucasfilm has never made them any profit. They still haven't made back the purchase price of $4 billion.
Correct.
They've cost them money.
And they need,
if you ultimately think about it, they have been costing them money hand over fist. They did the entire
the
theme
debt's
parks,
only
they did
growing.
Disney
they did the
needs
hotel,
money.
All that just keeps bleeding them.
There's going to
It's
come a
not worth
point
it.
they're going to need to stop the bleeding someplace on their many vines that are atrophying, and Lucasfilm will be on the chopping block. You're not going to know it till it happens. It's going to be kept a tight lid on it, and then suddenly it'll happen. I don't know who or what or where, and I don't know if it'll be a good person, but they will sell it. I don't believe that shit.
We know Paramount has $100 billion they're trying to give away right now. So
yeah, I mean, I don't believe that shit. Oh, they're going to hold on to it to remake the original trilogy. Ain't going to last that long.
Yeah,
although Paramount,
they won't do it till George dies, and George is looking pretty good these days, looking better than he has in a few years. So,
although if Paramount did buy it, I think there would tried to buy it. I think there would end up being a monopoly clause because Star Trek.
Yeah, it's not going to get any better if Paramount gets it.
It would.
I trust the Saudis to make good Star Trek more than any other major studio.
So I mean, no. So it's a disaster. Never gets better. Dave Filoni is and they're pulling a James Gunn, Peter Safran. They're dividing it. They're putting one person in charge of the business, and this Lin-Manuel Brennan, if you look at what she's in charge of, everything she's in charge of has been a disaster for several years. Marketing, gaming. They've had 2 decent, well-received games. Everything else has been shit.
Haven't they only had like 3 games?
Well, that was prior. They've released a couple more games recently, but in 10 years, only had 3 games. But she's been in that position for the past 2 or 3 years. So
see, I can get behind that. They actually care about their customers. Yeah,
we're all getting behind that.
They actually care. Or the same people who did the
care about Cloud,
the burlesque show. They know what they're doing with Star Wars.
But I mean, these people aren't good at their jobs.
No.
So you're gonna have
Axel. What's his name? Who makes all the porn parodies?
Braun.
Axel Braun. Yeah, let him take over. Let him do it for real.
It's going to be a disaster. Mandalorian Grogu's going to make between 350 and 450. Starfighter will make between 250 and 350 because they're. I'm surprised people didn't react to this Tom Cruise shit the way I did this week. That's a desperate plea to pay attention to us. We had Tom Cruise on set. Pay attention to what he shot the lightsaber scene. There is no way in hell that you know if what he shot that footage will be the final footage in the movie. You have no fucking way in hell to know that. So
wait, I thought he did it for a video game. That's why I didn't bother talking about it.
No, it was for Starfighter, the movie.
Well, and he's not a lightsaber choreography expert, so I don't even know if what he's making is that great. I know he knows a lot of katana combat from Last Samurai, but what other skills does he have? Yeah, absolutely, and of course, did a phenomenal job. But what skills does he have?
You know what this is?
I would say he probably did a decent job with the choreography. If I'm
not choreography, just shooting it. He just shot it. That's all.
I thought he fucking helped choreograph the fight.
No.
I thought he did the choreography.
No. Here's the story. New York Times article did sort of. He arrived on set. Sean Lee was like, he says, Sean Levy, hey, can I hold the camera? He's like, Sean's like, yeah, sure, you're Tom Cruise. And said, hey, can I help shoot this scene? So they let him wade in there to the muddy waters where they were shooting this lightsaber duel for the movie. And everybody's like, Tom Cruise shot the lightsaber scene. That's what everybody's running with.
So it's nothing. It's
nothing.
Literally
it's
nothing.
What I said 2 days ago. Nothing. It's nothing.
When I read it, my brain's like, okay, so he's holding a lightsaber. He's doing the thing.
No, he just took a camera.
He
held a camera.
He held a camera the same way
They let Tom Cruise play director for a day.
That's just someone walks in and is like, hey, would you like to say action for this take? Yeah, sure. This person directed the movie.
And this is what I'm talking about. Everybody's either making posts, writing articles, going, oh my God, Tom Cruise got involved. Oh, we're so excited for Starfighter. This is a desperate
You know what
plea
this
for
makes me
attention.
think of? This makes me think of this. It was Spider-Man 2 where Willem Dafoe showed up on set during like the scene. Otto becomes Doc Ock, and it's just played up as a joke because Alfred Molina walks up on set and he sees Willem Dafoe.
fantastic behind the scenes clip. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
he's like fucking around, like pretending to be him, and it was all played as a joke. That's what this makes me think of. Except you got more fun out of that than this. It's just like, oh, Tom Cruise held a camera.
Yeah, at least that was the joke. This was meant to mean
everybody's taking this
something.
seriously, and like I said, you have no idea if whatever he shot will make it into the final edit of the film. You have no fucking clue. They'll never tell you.
I don't know if this is controversial. I'm sure it will be for. It'd probably be controversial for Adam what I'm about to say, but I do think Starfighter has the best chance to be the best thing Lucasfilm's done. Not saying that it'll be good, but it has a chance to be better than their average.
Here's the
crap.
problem, as I see it, and I'll be talking about this for the next year until it comes out. There's zero real enthusiasm for this because it's not playing into any of the different stand camps, and real fans are checked out. And whatever we get from this, it's just some sort of fake father-son, non-father-son, found father-son thing. They're going to stoop in some Jedi. I swear to God, if they make Amy Adams Mara Jade, I'm going to throw things.
Isn't the whole thing that they're banking on is people like Deadpool Wolverine? This is the director of Deadpool Wolverine.
That's what they're banking. Yeah,
and people like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, they're banking on that.
Yeah, and listen, I looked up Sean Levi's, I guess, his credentials. Like, he's made movies I like.
Made a couple good movies. Yeah,
he's made a lot of
Nightmare
like
at the Museum, Cheaper
Mm-hmm.
by the Dozen. Again, Deadpool Wolverine, which I still love. I'm one of the people that just eat that shit up.
Yeah, well, Sam Raimi made good movies too, but then once Disney got a hold of him, you saw how that happened.
Mom.
Yeah, but this whole thing is they can't even nostalgia bait this movie. Is the thing. They can't
it's
even
not connected
nostalgia bait
to the Old Republic or something like that.
And all the Rey fans think she's the Jedi that's going to show up. That it's the testing ground to show that Rey is bankable, and then you'll get the Rey movie.
No. Yeah, that'll work.
What if it's Ben Solo?
Oh God!
I think they would have busted Adam Driver being on set by now. That thing wrapped shooting a couple months ago. So
I think that would be pretty funny if it's just randomly.
Quick, when is Starfighter supposed to come out?
27.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
It's a year after Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
Listen, all I know is I finally have a movie that I'm really excited for this year.
What's that?
Is it -0?
-0.
Yeah.
Finally got its release date for North America. November 6th.
No, fuck yeah. I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll fucking be there. I'm about to request days off and everything. I'm going to go. Listen, my theater that I usually go to is an hour away. I'm going to go to the really good theater, though, and like 2 hours away just to go see this movie in a proper theater.
I hope it's good. I
So you-
worry about stuff like this. Follows up to arts films.
So wait, are you driving here to KCMO?
Near it.
All right,
Not
so
gonna
I
say
mean, Dermy knows that I'm a Godzilla guy, but I'm a 60s, 70s Godzilla guy. That's my favorite era. I'll tolerate some of the later stuff because it's still got good stuff. That's my era, where it's a little campy but still good. Guy in a suit.
Yeah, because
doing
that's
cool
what you
shit.
grew up with.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I appreciate that I didn't care about -1. I had to be made to watch that. Literally made to watch it, and I gave it a good review, and I gave it good stuff, and I gave it props. But Godzilla is almost an afterthought in the movie. He's just he's a prop to move the story along.
I mean, this is the best case example of the Godzilla as a metaphor for the bomb.
Something
like this movie makes that case better.
A French bomb.
There's been essentially like three interpretations like that. The very first one, Shin, and -1, in which Godzilla was more of a metaphor for like the criticisms of government or something like that.
So that was after
Where-
the Fukushima.
Yeah, Fukushima was Shin. -1 was supposed to be a criticism of government, where OG was supposed to be the bomb, so on and so forth. That's what it like. This was just continuing that trend of very artsy, where yes, it is supposed to be more of a secondary thought, but he's still like.
And
this
we see that he's regenerating, and I caught it, and I said, I caught it right at the end. The chick's got for lack of a better term, we'll say she's infected by G cells.
Yes,
you see it right on her neck, right at the end there. It's blinking, you miss it, but it's right there, and clearly she's going to transform into something. And
Mothra.
No. I mean, listen, there's this really good YouTube channel. Before we couldn't watch videos on my channel anymore. We did watch a few. There's a particular channel that does Godzilla origin story videos, or set in kind of a merged verse of all of them, and they're actually pretty good. And they did a very good version of Biollante being born. And I called it. You can go back and watch that episode of Daily Dive where I said it's going to be Biollante, and then in the end it was Biollante. So there's some people doing good work, and there is a foundation of having a person, or in that case, the thing was many people, but somebody be the core, becoming Biollante. So, yeah, Alpha makes it. Yeah, so she might be Biollante, the beginning of Biollante is all I'm saying. So that would be a weird one to go to right away for a first monster fight in the -0 verse here. Be a first.
It wasn't just so there's Biollante, but there was also the toxic monster. I never can remember the name.
That's well, we in the original version called him Smog Monster, but oh shit.
I mean, I don't know what the original was, but I know that the current one is Adora.
It's not Adora, but it's essentially a Smog Monster. The director was talking like he really wanted to do that one, so it could be either of those two. All we know, it has something to do with this. Like when the movie was announced, this is the image of the monster that you got. That's all you know for sure, because it's in the same state as like Godzilla was here. Now you have this. You don't know what it is going to be until we see it.
It's very
I'm
Final
still
Fantasy.
excited.
There's very Final Fantasy where every numbered game, the logo has something to do with somebody in the game.
All I know is this is the most exciting thing for this year that I can think of thus far until Demon Slayer gets announced.
Oh, all right. So this doesn't count for my predictions list because it was just announced and I already did my prediction list. So
yeah, I didn't. We didn't actually have a release date. We just got this, so this is what's to get pumped for. Day one.
Hey, that's Stranger Things Day.
Oh shit, it is.
Who gives a fuck?
Listen, we talked about something that we like, but let's quickly just. This is the dumbest fucking thing. Okay, will I give credence that maybe something happens? Yes, but at the same time, when the day finally came, everybody said it wasn't fucking going to happen.
What?
It was retarded, but it was funny.
It was funny, but it was still.
It would have been the greatest thing to happen in modern television if it were true. I was rooting for it to be true, but yeah, it's never going to happen. It's admitting failure.
Yeah, it would be like Jed just said, awesome if it was true. Never going to happen. Listen, if it was true, it wouldn't really be admitting failure. It would just be, hey, we were playing you the whole time, kind of a fucking thing. But when you just sit down and think about it, the fact that people bought into it so hard,
and the evidence was shit.
Their evidence was
lining up the names has this code in it. Oh my god, the
Duffer
set
Brothers
details
aren't
that
that
wrong.
smart.
They're really not.
Well,
they need to stop doing interviews. Every interview makes it worse. Like they just admitted we don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. The last few seasons, we got all our lore from Baldur's Gate 3.
Wow. This sounds like a lot about like two other creators who made a show that was fantastic and then utterly cratered.
So
Danny kind of forgot
They ran out
about
of
the
source
Iron
material.
Fleet.
Durham's a fat old fuck.
Like we talked about this for a while now. The real reality here was it was supposed to be a one-off. It was supposed to be an anthology series. Ended up becoming something completely different. That became the big issue.
They had no plan.
They had no plan from the very beginning, and they had to create a plan, for lack of a better term. But the fact that anybody bought into this to the point that fucking Netflix went down.
Jeremy,
what?
It's because they all wanted their shipping gay butt sex.
I didn't even realize that was the reason.
They wanted the pee pee on the poo poo, the poo poo on the pee pee.
It is, and Netflix did not help this out at all. And I did see Jake the Viking tweeted it out. I'm trying to find it right now when I'm thinking about it, but they ended up tweeting out around when Conformity was going on a picture of. I can't remember who it was exactly. I think it was Nancy and Steve in the Beamer, and they said one last ride in the Beamer. and people were using that as evidence of the secret episode being real.
Oh no, that's go watch our shit again.
Yeah, there's behind the scenes stuff that we'd never seen, like Vecna in the halls of the Hawkins lab, and yeah, they were just taking deleted scenes as proof. And it doesn't help that the Duffer said they've only ever deleted one scene from the entire show from season 2, which is provably false. They just need to shut their fucking mouths. But we do need to make a correction. People have been using the Game of Thrones people as a comparison incorrectly a lot over the last few weeks. People have been saying, hey, this is so bad that the Duffers have been fired from Netflix and will never ever work for them again. That's been a thing that a lot of people have been saying the last couple of weeks, and it's fundamentally not true. Tons of people are saying, yeah, Netflix quietly cancels the next project the Duffers are on. The Duffers have 2 upcoming projects in the next 2 years that, well, one we're going to get a trailer of soon. The other one that I think they're currently filming. Like they've got 2 current projects, and yeah, they're contracting with other studios like Paramount, I believe it is.
They have a Paramount. They have a Paramount contract right now.
Yeah,
so
they still have things to do at Netflix, and the whole they're going to be blacklisted like Benioff and Rice. Just fundamentally hasn't been even suggested, but people have been running with it like it's fact.
Listen, the Stranger Things did not end well, but it ended decent.
I agree.
It is not the worst thing since Game of Thrones. There's 1,000 times worse shows out there. Is it the best thing ever? No. Duffer Brothers, I legitimately think in a couple of years they'll probably maybe fall by the wayside a little bit, but 10, 20 years from now, people will still think of the show in a little bit of a high regard, maybe for nostalgia purposes, but they'll still like it.
I think I made my case last Sunday that in 10 years, only a very small minority of people will talk about this. This thing's going to be relegated to
actively talk about it.
obscurity.
I agree, but when it comes up in conversation, people will remember it fondly.
I think it's going to be relegated to obscurity.
I don't think so, especially with the amount of they're still planning all the spinoffs. They're still doing
the spinoffs have to land, Dermy. They have to land.
I guess you're right there,
and
but
that's what happened with Game of Thrones. Is House of the Dragon landed very well and revitalized the series or the franchise. And Game of Thrones season 8 was much, much worse. So I don't think the bar is quite as high for the spinoffs as House of the Dragons was, but it's entirely possible for them to keep it semi-relevant. But I doubt it's going to. The animated one looks like hot, steamy garbage, and the other one's entirely divorced from Stranger Things. You don't even need to watch Stranger Things really to understand it. So
the other one,
I don't think it's going to do it.
Are you talking about the one that's the prequel? That's essentially all about how Papa's dad. I can never remember his name.
No. So that one I don't think has been officially confirmed. That the play talks about that one a lot, but there's another spinoff that they talk about that's going to include The Rock that gave Vecna his powers, but it won't include any characters or connections to characters that we've met before. That's the one thing that they've confirmed.
That would potentially be about essentially the dad. Because he's the reason that they end up getting The Rock. So his whole thing was to get The Rock.
All I will say is that the spin-off caveat aside, which we agreed on last Sunday, if it lands, it'll maintain some relevancy. But I feel like we let out decent criteria. It doesn't quite make a criteria list of something that's going to be held up 10 years from now. It'll have its fan base. Everything has its fan base and is held to a certain reverence, but it is not something that'll be held up as all time remembered. And
100%.
I don't think it's gonna be up there. I think it's gonna be still well loved. And my evidence for this, I know it's God damn it, it's me doing this. Jed, what's the big show that everybody keeps talking about from Apple right now? The Severance?
Pluribus?
Pluribus.
Yeah, Pluribus. There's VTubers that talk about Pluribus. There's VTubers that still love Stranger Things and think the ending was good.
All right, dude.
Normies are, and I'm saying this.
Bias.
I'm saying this also as normies are gonna still say something's good. If it lands decently, normies will come out here and say something's good. It's gonna take a lot because you always have to realize
term memory, dude.
Yeah, the Dory mentality is strong with normies. So
yes, but then when you also throw in the Dory mentality is strong. But then when they go back to it, they'll go like, oh, yeah, we like this thing.
Yeah, they'll go, we liked it, but then they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to invest time in it. It'll be a blip in a conversation radar. That's my point. A blip in a conversation radar is not remembered. It's a conversational topic for about 20, 30 seconds. Yeah, that was great. Okay, what's for dinner? Pass me a beer.
Black Pill Timon, I highly disagree because it might not have reached the same levels, but people fucking love House of the Dragon.
It got an insane amount of views in season 1, and revitalized doesn't mean restored to equal glory. That's not what I was saying at all. It just Game of Thrones, the franchise Song of Ice and Fire, was irrelevant after season 8 came out, and then House of the Dragon made it relevant, part of the conversation again. So I'm not saying House of the Dragon was anywhere near as popular or good as early seasons of Game of Thrones, but it did revitalize its relevancy.
The amount of people that are excited for the return of House of the Dragon is high. People are excited for that newer show that I can never remember the Eggard or whatever it is.
Remember these two things. House of the Dragon does have an ending, and a lot of people who don't know the book, from what I hear, are going to be, they might be shocked at how it ends. It's just a history book. But at the same time, that's the only thing Germ finished.
That is fair.
This Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that shit ain't finished either. So
it is not finished, and it's going to be a culture shock for everybody.
The Game of Thrones people who keep coming back, I love it. Yeah, then you always come to the stark reality. The books are never going to be done.
And Night of the Seven Kingdoms is going to be a massive culture shock because it's the only real thing
with a hero
that is like not subverting your expectations and nihilistic.
I mean, fuck Germ forever for creating nihilism as a mainstay in science fiction fantasy writing. Fuck him forever.
I don't think Night of the Seven Kingdoms is a fucking terrible title, by the way.
It is.
I mean, Duncan Egg isn't exactly great either, but at least it feels unique.
Still, I mean, Germ, he is a stain on writing culture as far as I'm concerned. He's a stain. And it's going to be years before, once he finally gives up the ghost, before recovery.
At least it's just emo fantasy.
Yeah.
It's shallow, like, isn't it cool that they die?
And here's the thing. He doesn't know how any of it ended. Because he's I'm an exploratory writer. I feel around. I don't know where the story's going. It tells me.
I legitimately think he did have a plan. And I legitimately think it was very fucking close to how season 8 was supposed to end.
That's one theory.
Except for one thing. I do think he was at least going to give. Well, no, there's no White Walkers. There's no White Walkers in the original book.
There's
so
no White Walkers in the book.
Jon Snow's still dead. So
no. There are White Walkers. There's no Night King.
Night King, yeah, and he's still bleeding out. Point is this: I once heard a theory. This is the theory I like. I was told this was somebody else's theory. They told to me, not my theory, and I liked it. And if you take a look at all of his early books, the first books that were finished, they very cleanly line up with the global socio-political events of the world and certain people that were in charge, presidents here and there, including this country, our country, USA. And as soon as things didn't go the way he thought they would, and things changed and he couldn't really match what he had set up in the books to going forward, he slowed down and he stopped writing because the world stopped writing his story for him. That's not my theory. It's a theory someone told me, and they laid out all the evidence for me, and it lined up pretty well.
There's a lot of people that do that, which is
you know what, Dermy? I did that when I was 16, and I was first starting to write, and I didn't know anything, and I used people and things around me as inspiration.
It's just like early writers using self-inserts. Any accomplished writer who's doing self-inserts, protagonists, like main characters, like a side character cameo, that's fine, but main character, they have been doing this for long enough.
The idea of self-inserts has always been this weird thing to me. Do I imagine myself as the main character of the stories I write? Yeah, but I'm also very much not me.
I'll give main characters some of my traits, like a couple personality.
But it's a writing exercise you give first-time writers to say, make the main character exactly you until you figure out how characters work, how to craft someone completely original.
First fanfic I wrote, I based the love interest off the chick I had the hots for.
Oh, I did the exact same thing. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought
that is a great way to start.
This will be cool. If she ever sees it, she'll realize how into her I am. A total nerd on not knowing how fucking lame it was.
I've done that exact same.
I did that too
a lot. done similar things a lot.
I did that too. I tried to. My first foray into writing was like an attempt at writing a horror book, and it was not good at all because obviously when you're starting it out, your first draft is all shit, and I was doing all the tropes of self inserts and all the power fantasy bullshit, and it's like if I even had a copy of that shit, I would burn it, like just to never let it taint anyone's
That's
soul.
a good sign of progress.
Oh.
Writers who don't feel that way, like Germ,
I
they don't have talent.
Oh, I stripped all my fanfic stuff from 16 to 22. That shit don't exist on the internet anymore. It's gone.
Oh,
I keep the files for I reference for a certain plot points which were good that I can recycle, but all that shit that's gone. It don't exist no more.
Funny thing,
that's
but
got
that
wiped away.
funny thing, I didn't even write it online. That shit I wrote on a fucking notebook.
Well, I had it. My original Lunar stuff. It was on a particular website, and some other people shared it here and there. My Tenchi stuff that I wrote years later, that I had uploaded it to the Tenchi Muyo fanfiction archive way back in the day, which was the center of the Tenchi fandom universe. And I won community awards for my stuff for that thing. I was a sort of a celebrity in that community because I never interacted with it. I was just got this person who flitted around, dropped the story, and went away. But I still made sure that shit was pulled. I yanked that shit because my writing style, it was still really evolving at that point. So it's gone.
Yeah, going back is a startling thing. The two books that I published 6 years ago, whatever it is now, I kind of hate that they're out there permanently and people have physical copies that I can't go destroy. And I kind of feel bad that feel good that my publisher, who's, I'm no longer with them, can't work with them or anything like that. On Amazon, they have my first one for $100. That's fucking insane. They didn't ask me. They've gotten no permission from me to do that, and I'm just like, well, at least no one else is gonna buy that.
Well,
your Greek one, right?
Greek
Jen,
one, yeah.
Jen,
For
it could be worse.
For $100 for your first book.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do that shit.
Jen, it could be worse. Your book could start off with the York City Bird. All right,
Just gonna go with that one. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
No, my first story was a sci-fi adventure, and it was not good.
Mine was a terrible wannabe Scream horror thing.
I bounced back and forth between sci-fi fantasy and just full-fledged fantasy, and that's always where I've been. I don't know why, but I started skimming this article and I realized it kind of fucked up, and I wish I could go back to the original tweet from CBR, but it's 5 hours old. I don't want to go hunt it down, but I'm going to pull this article up and I'm going to tell you what the tweet essentially said, and I want your guys' opinion on it, okay? And the article is not relevant. Their tweet was what's relevant, and it was that the Western genre might be having a resurgence. So what is your guys' general thought process on that one? Because the more I look at stuff, because I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone, and that's what a lot of this is like, hey, because
all right,
it's
quick
the
question.
success of Yellowstone, but
how far have you gotten in Yellowstone?
I am season 2 right now, and I've also started watching
I was so disillusioned by the end of season 2, I tapped out, and I'm glad I did.
Well, I'm also watching Tulsa King, and I take a look over at things like, and I'll add this real quick, Jed. I'm taking a look over at things.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yes. I'm also watching Landman, Tulsa King, and shows like that, where I'm starting to see more and more like the Western appeal. It is making a comeback, and I was wondering what your guys' thought was of the returning to its golden era and all that. Is it making a comeback, and why do you think that might be?
I can't really answer that because Western in the end does really appeal to me.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm noticing if it's not a full-blown cowboys and 6-shooters, it's definitely usually something with a theme to it that has like a Western kind of style to it. So it's sort of kind of creeping back in there, but I wouldn't say it's a big super resurgence, you know.
Yeah, I would not classify Yellowstone as a Western. There's a lot of things that you could call it, but that kind of redneck, kind of laid back, cowboy-esque modern shit, that is coming into resurgence. There's a ton of shows like that where it's modern cowboys and stuff like that, but I haven't seen a whole lot of quality 1880s cowboy, like golden age cowboy content.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going to make a resurgence. If you're talking about just the modern cowboy protagonist type, you know, that soft-spoken, gritty character, that's absolutely coming back into resurgence, as I think the woke era is on its way out. But the cowboy golden age, like from the 60s and whatnot, it was overdone. There's a reason why cowboy movies, westerns, true westerns, aren't made a whole lot anymore, because they were done to death, and they've been done so many great ways that it's hard to compete with that. So I don't think the golden age should return. I don't think we should go back to that. We're just replacing one fad with another, because people compare superhero content to westerns in the 50s and 60s all the time. And I feel like that's a fair comparison. Is they overdid it, put way too much out, some great, some really bad, and oversaturated the market, and then it became a niche. That's exactly what I think is going to happen to superhero content over the next few years. And I think that's where most of these genres should stay, is niche, and you can make great stuff.
I think the difference between Western content in particular, I am noticing a little bit more that people are leaning heavier and heavier into. And Jed, I can see what you're saying. But again, like, I'm watching Yellowstone. I just got done with season 1 of Tulsa King. Just got into season 2, and by the end of season 1 of Tulsa King, I see the Western elements in it. It's not one.
Elements, inspired modern twist. Yeah,
it's more
of
not
seeing that stuff coming back in, and I think that I will say, at least in maybe America, I'll say that in America, I think Western content should be around, because I think it is an inherently American concept. Like,
it should always be a thing.
I'm even rewatching The Ranch, which is a Netflix comedy. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it is very much like a country comedy that they put out with Ashton Kutcher, Sam Elliott, and like Danny Masterson. It's a fun comedy. It is legitimately fun, entertaining, and it targets that, you know, the middle Americans, the rednecks. It targets that, even though it's making fun of them, they still resonate with it. And I think you need that. You need something like that so that people can gravitate towards it, because without that, what do you have? What do normal individuals have? Because for I think most normies love Western content. And I think it's very... I think if you actually start breaking down, they'll gravitate towards Western content versus anything else.
I mean, it's possible. There have been a whole lot of Westerns that make money, though. Like, I consider nothing Western unless it's between 1860 and 1920, or roughly in that range. And so I wouldn't classify Yellowstone. But the Magnificent Seven remake from a few years ago with Denzel Washington, that was one of the biggest budget Westerns that we've had in the last 2 decades. And it failed. True Westerns. The Cowboys versus Aliens, I would put in its own. That's a sci-fi movie more than anything else.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, they're not.
Remake happened.
You don't need a remake. The first one is flawless.
Oh, it's beautiful. The
I love
subsequent sequels, they're fun in their own regard, but that first one's just beautiful.
You know what, Jed?
Phenomenal.
You would like the game Gun, because that's pure Western cheese.
Well,
I'm not a big fan of the cheese.
Well,
like,
I don't want a cheesy Western. I like Westerns.
No, like the way Westerns are portrayed in Back to the Future Part 3, for example. I fucking hate.
It ain't that bad. It ain't that cheese. It ain't that level of cheese.
I grew up reading Louis L'Amour books, if anyone's familiar with that, and he knew a lot of these Western characters. He's met, or back in the day, he met a lot of these people when he was young. And it feels so authentic, and that's what I gravitate towards, is Louis L'Amour style Westerns.
My dad,
not the movies.
My dad raised me on a great diet of John Wayne.
John Wayne, fucking McClintock.
McClintock, John Wayne. And yes, some spaghetti Westerns, you know, like Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and all that. Like,
yeah,
that's a little bit
out
more
of what
cheesy
I like.
and stuff like that. But he grew up with that. That's what he loved, and I also was growing up with that. And when you see that, when you it has a little bit of a resonation that I do think is a middle America. Let's say it's more of a middle America kind of a thing that people can resonate better with, where you are the hardworking blue collar guy that is just trying to put food on the table and do stuff. And that's what Westerns kind of target for the most part. The people that are actually trying to do the good work. And maybe you could say it's because what was his? I just had his name. Sheridan. What's his first
Taylor
name?
Sheridan?
Taylor Sheridan is at least trying to do that. Maybe that's why.
Oh, he's nailed the blue collar feel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a great way to put his aesthetic. Is he has a blue collar aesthetic.
It's the blue collar feel, and
he has done westerns like the 1920s and the 1880 show that he had. Both of those are pure western.
I think it's 1820s has Sam Elliott, and I saw a little bit of his performance in there. It's so fucking good. I'll watch anything with Sam Elliott, even though he's a weirdo.
You ever see his Gettysburg movie with Jeff Daniels? Oh, I fucking love that movie. It is long as shit.
It is long. I have it on YouTube because my dad bought it through Google. And then we also watched it in high school for Gettysburg.
Really?
Yes. And I loved it. I loved him in it.
You know what? To harp on the gun thing, it's got a pretty decent little cast because, like, Thomas Jane is the main character you play as. It's also got Ron Perlman, Brad Dourif, and what's the guy?
I'll actually look it up now because I love Thomas Jane. He's the best part of The Expanse.
I'm trying to remember this other actor's name. He played Bishop in the Alien movies. I forget his name.
I know who you're talking about.
Is it on Steam?
Yes, it is. It is on Steam. You can play it on Steam.
It's called Gun.
Yes, just Gun.
GUN.
Yep.
Just looking at it now. That's old.
I mean, yeah, it came out like during the
2005.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a little.
There's no. I can't even pull up a trailer. But
nothing's
it's
coming
$20.
up for it.
I am looking at it right now. It's just GUN.
Yeah.
It's old. It's old.
But it's old but fun, man. You could scalp people.
Let me see. Like I'll pull up my Steam right now. Like there is no trailer. Come on, pre-stream. There's no trailer. There's just
Steam doesn't have a trailer.
Yeah, that's how old it is, and you can see the textures and everything. Like this is an ancient game.
Yeah, but it's still fun, man.
I might play it sometime. I don't know. But what my main thought was just I saw this tweet in particular. That's why I pulled up the article. I didn't even skim it. And the article is just trying to pimp out a comic. But it did make me start thinking about like the resurgence that we are seeing in Landman, for example. Landman's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And season 2 is a step down from season 1, but I do feel like they're building up towards something. Especially if you have you been watching Landman, Jed?
Oh, I haven't seen anything Taylor Sheridan. Not one of his shows.
You would like Landman, I think. Especially yeah, I think you would like Landman. Even though
I think I could respect it. It looks good. It just doesn't look like something that would appeal to me from a subjective standpoint.
I think if you look at the Western aspect in particular, it has more of like the grizzled cowboy who's just fed up with life kind of a thing. And there is some imagery that I've already started rewatching season 1 for crying out loud. But there is some interesting imagery that they're trying to portray and stuff, especially with Billy Bob Thornton. I wouldn't put it quite on the Western level, but I do think you could resonate with some aspects of it. I think the parts that would end up tearing you apart is how much they cuss and how sexual it gets. Although
that does not bother me.
His ex-wife, and his daughter.
Oh, Ali Larder still looks good.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
So to be clear, I would love really great Western movies again. Like we were talking about, Magnificent Seven still holds up to this day.
Oh,
I can't think of a single Western of that caliber from the last 30 years. It's too niche right now and too poorly done.
The
It
only
needs to come back into relevance enough that talented people go back to it. Like, I want to see adaptations of Louis L'Amour books, not like the shitty ones from the 70s. I didn't like any of those that I saw. But,
So,
you know, a
the
Sackett's
closest-
movie.
The closest thing I could think of for like a proper Western in the last couple of years is Logan. And I can't
It's
quit
still
looking
not a
Logan
Western,
at-
but it does have a lot of stylistic similarities.
It wasn't until I'll fully admit this. This was a few years ago when I said this, when I saw this, but Michael Knowles called it a Western, and I couldn't quit recognizing it as a Western from then. And it's like the closest thing you could get, I think.
The director James Mangold's talked about that, where it's heavily inspired by Westerns, and you could see that feel to it.
Actually, if you actually think about it, the last great Western was Red Dead 2.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're talking about video games, yeah, Red Dead 2 is top.
Well, like
tier.
if you think about media period, it was just Red Dead 2. I haven't even read Razor Fist's book on it. I know he's doing like a big Western thing, but I haven't watched it or read it or anything. Black Tower? They tried to do a Western, but because it was what was it?
Stephen King.
Yeah, it was
Dark Tower.
Dark Tower, that's what I was thinking. But it didn't land.
And that was more sci-fi than Western.
It was like a mixed whole thing of that deal.
Sci-fi. It felt more sci-fi fantasy when the actual story is supposed to be like more Western-ish, and it just doesn't land. So
Yeah,
I would like it.
You know what? Why don't you pull up the clip I put in the chat?
Here, I'll pull it up, and then we need to start wrapping it up for the
Yeah,
night.
it would be good to send up. You know, maybe it'll get people to buy gun.
To buy gun. James
Well,
Gunn?
yeah.
I mean, he's going to
sorry,
sell
I-
himself on the street if movies keep going the way they're going.
Oh, they're not gonna go good.
That's what I mean.
That's the saddest thing too. Probably never get. Shit! I started.
You don't
reading
need to
you.
worry
Fuck
about my
you,
caption.
Bug. Fuck you, Bug.
It's just a cutscene. Jesus.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Well, Reverend, were my orders carried out?
With a vengeance.
And the missing item?
It couldn't be recovered, sir.
You failed me?
No, sir. The whore had it stowed inside the safe and it sank to the bottom of the river.
Failure was not an option. Price must be paid.
That's definitely hard on the cheese.
It feels more like the Legend of Zorro compared to Mask of the Zorro, where they played really heavily into the cheesiness instead of like the mystige. Mystige? No. Mystique. Yeah, the mystique of it all. So that is practically it. Like I have some other like fun things, but Hold on, I
have something to break Dermy and Jed's brain real quick. I'm just doing.
Do you really want to break her brain?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because
will it actually break my brain?
You're gonna
to
be like,
flat
"Are
Earth?
you serious?" No. Did you know that? Oh god damn it! Hang on, my fucking Firefox. Hold on 1 second. Totally ruined the rhythm there. But all right, let's try that again. Did you know that Joy, who ate a star, is apparently 39 years old?
What?
Ooh.
Joy,
Oh,
who
do
ate
you
a
not know
star.
who this is, Bug?
No.
She ate a star and became the star of Bethlehem.
She's also a fat girl in Bridgerton.
That does
from
not help me at
Doctor
all.
Who.
Yeah,
Doctor Who.
I mean, she's 39.
Not helping me.
So yeah, she was in the last
You may as
Doctor Who
well be
Christmas
speaking
special.
Chinese
Her
right
name
now.
was Joy.
So
it was about bringing joy to the world. She ate a star, became the Star of David, and it's like, oh, she brought joy to the world. Better than Jesus.
Here's what Bug will recognize her from. You remember that clip of Bridgerton when you end up seeing the horse neigh and the fat chick looks out the window?
I vaguely recall there was a clip, but I don't remember it.
So there's a clip of Bridgerton where a horse neighs and a girl looks out the window very like longingly, like she's turned on
she's right
for
there.
a second. Yeah, that's
She's
her.
Joy.
That's her. She's fat, and that clip makes her look like she wants the horse cock.
And she demanded a nude scene in Bridgerton to fight fat phobia.
She's a massive.
Nobody wants to see her naked.
She's a
Nobody wants to see
massive
me
commie
naked.
activist. She's a massive activist.
Listen,
So,
honey, that makeup there is doing you a lot of work, but I've seen how you actually look below the neck.
So
it ain't good.
Okay, how is this supposed to be mind breaking for Dermy and Jadier?
Because I'm more shocked that she's not 20. I like.
I'm more shocked
I am
that
actually
she
shocked by
reached
that.
this age.
She's
Like
rich-
she
she's
didn't have a
lived that long as
coronary
a-
at 30.
as a
Yeah.
fat.
What do you mean? It's called Ozempic.
No,
I mean,
no,
she'd be
it's not
losing
good.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'd be losing weight. She looks like she's gaining weight. Like,
I mean, she ate a fucking star.
That. But Bug, like on the level of fat here, you remember what was the chick from Pitch Perfect, the fat one?
Fat Amy.
Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson.
She
Yeah, you
legitimately
remember
lost
how
weight, though.
she legitimately.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
classic Rebel Wilson weight.
I think she was heavier than classic Rebel Wilson weight, and she's shorter.
At
than
least
Rebel
Rebel's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
She can't be.
She.
Pitch Perfect one. She's pretty.
Hey,
damn
listen. Pitch
Let's
Perfect
be
1 and 2
honest.
Pitch Perfect 1 and 2 are guilty pleasures of mine. Those are guilty pleasures.
Especially the
I
shower
don't-
scene.
I like 2. I've seen.
I didn't
have
watch
3.
3. I chose not to watch 3.
Oh,
Go
I'll
watch
spoil
Eurovision
3
instead.
for you. Real. I'll spoil 3 for you. So the guy who's gonna be Dumbledore.
John Lithgow.
Yeah, John Lithgow is actually is Fat Amy's dad, and he is trying to like bring Fat Amy back, all while they're doing a competition against like the rest of the actual bands and stuff, and it's just basically main character chick ending up basically getting a deal with DJ Khaled. Oh, and there's a fight scene on a boat in which they blow it up.
This sounds very similar to.
They have to
At least
distract
Anna
Fat-
Kendrick's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick.
And
All
all the
the
girls in that.
like most of the chicks in there are hot. That's the thing.
Oh yeah,
and that's why it's part of my guilty pleasure because they're all.
That was
really
also
hot.
the first time I saw a chick. She was in Hawkeye. She's
Haley Stafeld. She's in the second.
Haley Steinfeld. Yeah, I
Haley
really like Haley
Steinfeld is the
Steinfeld.
first time I saw her, and it was like I'm immediately horny.
I agree.
Yeah,
Wow.
she was in
I
the
would-
second one. Katie Seagal was her mom in the second one. Peg Bundy.
Brittany Snow, though, after Pitch Perfect, she's only done like nude roles. Like X, she was nude in all of X, and
Really?
that new show she's on Netflix, the Huntington Wives, she's just naked banging women that whole show.
Huh.
Brittany Snow, her career's kind of gone in a weird direction since Pitch Perfect.
Brittany Snow. Snow.
She was the catty bitch in the first one.
Oh, the ginger, the one that could end up seeing deep, lower because of the vocal cord shit. Was she was in the second one? I don't remember her in the second one.
Okay.
Oh, she was in the second one. They were all back in the second one.
I remember the blonde chick who was like in charge, but I didn't remember her because she's the redhead, right?
No, I think she's the blonde one.
Is she the blonde one?
Yeah, she's the one in charge in the first movie. She's the one who.
Oh, it
comes
is
into
Brittany
In the
Anna-
second movie,
Kendrick's shower.
the blonde chick, they go to a
Anna
a
Camp. Anna Camp is the one who's in charge
in the first movie.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't
See,
think
that
she's
tells you
in
how
the
much I know
second
this movie. I saw it once a decade ago.
It's a fun. I'll fully admit.
I
both
own the
movies are
first
fun.
two. They're guilty pleasures. And I haven't watched them in a while, but I did go through a period where I watched them repeatedly.
Adam,
They're
have you
back
ever
on
seen
Netflix, I'm not gonna lie,
Eurovision
I've been
with
waiting.
Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
I
so
used
bad. but
I used that
liked
as
it.
reference for when we did the fake Eurovision for Doctor Who, where I'm like, that's more realistic. Although,
all
real
right,
Euro-
chat, Kel or Kratos, if you're here, Eurovision for Adam. Chat made me watch it reviews.
They have a list. They already have a list they're working down. It's
Do
just
you
they-
just
do you
extend
hate-
it.
Do you hate Adam?
Yes.
I just feel better about myself when he suffers.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! There's
I'm
actually
the
someone
same
in
way.
culture here with the serious man. You are a man of culture.
What did he say?
He said he
No,
And the
this is
show.
not a serious
And-
man.
And the show.
Yeah, we need to start wrapping it up because we are hitting that 2.5 hour mark. But hey, Keely Chow showing up at the very end. Wait, you're in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
I'm sorry. I feel
I need
bad
more
for you now.
booze.
At least it's not Taiwan.
I went to Hong Kong once, and I was lucky that I was well enough to get through it and leave the country.
Didn't
You
Hong Kong,
sure?
Hong Kong is now like officially under Chinese control, right?
Yeah, since 1997, Dermy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the happened in, you know what? I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, let's
Since
Anyway.
1997. You weren't even born yet.
What month in 1997?
Are you?
I don't know.
Well, no.
Oh,
Because I was born in 97. Damn it. March
Please no.
11th.
Check this out, man.
It's weird to me that you're older than me. It's weird. Every time I hear it, I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm 100% a failure of human society. Anyways, Adam, how are you doing?
I should probably be more tired than I actually am, but I don't feel. I guess the adrenaline is streaming. But I guess. All right. So tomorrow night, Jen and I are talking frequency. We should have a good discussion on that one. I don't know if I'm gonna be on Saturday tomorrow night because you guys are playing Enshrouded tomorrow night.
I kind of want to play some. I need to get Pokemon finished.
Well, whatever.
So
I
I need
mean,
to
if
do
I'm
that.
gonna play
I
something,
need to do
I
that.
might stream Dragon Quest 3 tomorrow night just because if I'm not playing the game, I don't want to just sit there and yammer. I want to actually do something. So I might stream Dragon Quest 3 tomorrow night after we're done with drive-in. Wednesday, we've got Roundtable where I'm gonna. I've been putting together a discussion packet for this week, and it's essentially, can we define a fan anymore? Can we define what a fan is? Can we? With all the different things going on, the way people look at stuff, claim stuff, and then what do fans really do? Should fans use the things they love to lecture you, or should you use it to have a good discussion? So I'm putting together a little discussion packet. Makes you think. You can't define it right away, can you? I see the dermy wheels turning right now.
Fuck you.
You're trying to answer it. And you can't right away.
I
don't have a definition.
I have a definition of what a fan is, but I don't know what
used
a
to
fan
be.
is supposed to
Maybe used to be. See, it's a thing. So it's a
I'm the
question.
VTuber sphere. I know what a fan is. Trust me. But what are they supposed to do? Is the
that
question.
may be variation. I mean, listen, there is not separated from the word fanatic, separated from the original definition of fanatic, because it's not really that anymore. Not really. So anyway,
I would say my chat's a bunch of fans of me, but I don't really think they are. So
no.
Uh-huh.
So we're
I
going to
love
talk
you
that,
all.
among other things. We'll talk about that. Then, of course, next Monday, Jen and I are going to play some Jump Space on a regular basis. Have a little fun there. I can't stream it because the old girl can't stream and play it at the same time, but I'll be on Jed's channel for that.
Sounds like we need a meta PC.
Or we could do the thing.
If we can make
screen.
that work. If we can make that work, yeah, that's different. That's different.
I have a plan to do it. Would you guys want to watch classic split screen gaming? I have a way that I can stream to
split
both of
screen
our
gaming.
channels with split screen with both of our cameras up.
Oh, split screen gaming is 100% still like there is a fan base to do that because people do like watching the same gameplay at both screens at the same time.
We'd have
They
to do
love it.
some trickery to make it work, but I can't legitimately stream right now because the old girl just can't handle it, and Jump Space is only PC. It's not console right now. So there's that, and then of course next week got a chat. Maybe watch this reviews for Monday or Tuesday. I have to talk about Dinner for Schmucks.
Oh,
thanks, Kratos. So I got that, and then of course whatever else happens during the. Oh, of course, yeah, next week, Jed. Academy. Starts with Academy Monday.
That's next week.
Monday. It starts Monday.
When are we? We got to figure out.
We
when
have
we're
to
doing
talk.
our
We'll
show.
talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, we have to figure it out. I still need to put together a
God.
thumbnail. But now that Brad's okay, Brad will probably be there. Now that he's.
You know, I was
way
I
too
was talking
excited.
to Adam that I might watch it just so I could come on stream and hang out with you guys and talk about it with you guys, even though I'm a retard when it comes to Star Trek and don't really give a shit. But then I saw
It'll be
like
nice
the
to have a good range of Star Trek fan because I consider myself a casual.
He's not a fan. He hates Star Trek.
I'll
But
say that
it's
I
a full
don't hate it. I just don't. It does. It's
He
never
doesn't get
spoke-
it.
It's not that I just don't like it. It's not a thing for me. I'll watch it,
fair.
but at the same time, I'm now starting to think, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Why I haven't said you had to yet, so you have not been forced to yet.
I'll
You could-
watch it and join you. Just shut up.
Well, listen. Check back later. By Sunday, Jed and I should have a day decided because
Just DM me.
Due to Daily Dive, I can't watch and review it in the same day. I have to watch it, and then I have to find time the next day to review it. So I'm going to try and get my review out on Tuesday. So some point after that, I'm sure we'll find a way to do it. But
imagine if
Cloud, you
Cloud-
probably have a newer computer than I do. My computer is 7 years old.
Imagine if Cloud could run Jump Space and stream it at the same time, and Adam couldn't.
I should send my old computer to you, Adam.
The one that's almost dying.
Hey, it's actually since it went down and I bought the new Meta PC, it's worked better than it ever has before in the last 2 weeks or whatever.
Listen, we'll worry about that. Let's talk.
Or-
Let's see what
or-
the Steam Cube's going to look like first. Let's see what that looks like.
Hey,
I don't believe the rumors.
Did you
but
hear?
the price-
You don't believe those?
because I saw somebody articulately break it down that is a Czech department store talking about selling it, and Steam's going to sell it from it, so they might be.
It might
upping
be
the price.
$2,000. So like the check. So somebody ended up going to the source code of that store, and they saw that it might be around like $2,830.
But Steam doesn't sell
It's
through other
dead if
distributors.
it's $2,000.
Yeah.
Steam does. There's no.
Oh, it's
no, no, they
100%
don't.
a
No, they
luxury
said
item.
that the base version is 910, and the upgrade one is a little over 1,000.
If those
That's what
numbers
they
are
said.
true, that's good.
It's
That's
legitimate.
really good.
And some people are crying, "Oh, it's dead at $1,000." No, that's about what it might be. That's a low
Yeah,
end.
guys. The handheld, like their fucking Steam Deck, those are pricey right now.
Yeah.
You could get the lower end Steam Deck is more expensive than the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I
So
was pricing that shit out
And it's
right before I
much
bought my
better
Switch 2.
than the
So I
Switch
want to
2.
see what that comes out in. And listen, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it right now. At least I can play it. At least I can play. No, here's the thing. It plays fine. I just can't stream and play it side. And that's a problem only on the partition. If I could play it on this side, it would probably stream and run just fine. But either way, so we'll play that. So that aside, Cloud probably could play because he's probably got a newer computer than I do. So whatever. I'm not
Or
what,
Adam,
am I
you know
supposed
what
to go
you,
crying
you
about this?
Adam, you know what you could end up doing?
Kick your ass.
Buy a Meta PC at metapc.com. Use code Beardo for 10% off your purchase.
With what
Autograph.
money am I going to do that right now?
I was trying to do an ad for Beardo, even though he's not in the chat. I was trying to be a friend right now.
That's fine, but we're talking about me here.
Jesus.
He'll never love you the way you want him
Actually, no.
to.
Well, technically, it's still my birthday where you are. So we're talking about me here.
12:32. So
Yeah, somebody gift Adam a
Well,
Meta
it's birthday.
PC
It's my
as a
birthday.
present.
Okay. All right. It's not my birthday anymore with anybody on stream, but so
Had to show your tits for that type of gift.
All right. Moving on. Fuck you, Derby. Let's move on.
Cash.
This is off rails.
Yeah, a little bit. Thursdays, you'll find me on the weekend pregame on the Stack 2020's channel. Fridays, I'm usually here. Saturdays will be Chatterday when I get off work and join you guys late into the night. I'm sure whatever you said you're playing Pokemon again.
That's the plan.
Poking
but
the
again,
man.
There's gonna be like people.
Yes.
Enshrouded.
I'm gonna be old about it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
made a
well,
second character. Did you know that?
I'll be in the Discord chat.
Either way, I'll be doing something.
All right. And then Sunday nights, I'm usually streaming something 40K with the Horny Alf. It's either Dark Tide or Space Marine 2. Most likely Dark Tide, since the next patch for Space Marine 2 is probably a month and a half out. So, and we've been having fun leveling up his Hive Scum character. So, other than that, I'm here and there and everywhere. You can find me on Twitter at at Cash Custer or Cash Keister, as
And
some
you can also-
people put it.
You can also find him smoking
Yeah.
a cigarette and looking like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Spare retard, what are you doing?
Well, after this,
I'm so happy that he responded to that.
Me
what?
too.
Yeah, it's just I know what I am. Okay, Jesus, but yeah, I'm gonna be on the pub in like literally about 20 minutes. Otherwise, you can find me on the YouTubes and the Twitters, just doing my usual spurging out over whatever superhero thing I'm doing. I'll be on pregame, and obviously Ballbusters, and of course anything with Sammy 3P stuff like other news and Cavecast, and of course any other panels that needs a spare retard like me. I don't have anything planned, content wise. I think I'll try to do another game stream. I'm thinking I got Edge of Time working properly on my emulator. If not, I'm just gonna play something else. I don't fucking know. Probably be Power Wash Simulator or Gun. I don't know. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Anyways, and our smartest person here, Jed, how are you doing?
I don't know how to handle a transition like that when you're making fun of everybody else. I get worried with compliments, like when Adam has to be nice to me for the
You're on the
for
front. Of
last
the
month.
You're on the front of the short bus. That's what he just said.
Yeah, it's not really
Friend of the
that big of an impressive thing. Like the reason why I think you're the smartest one here is because you know big words.
I know big words.
He knows more big words.
He knows big.
I don't know
words.
if that's true.
He
That's
knows
true. I
science
can win the science word conversation.
I know transubstantiation, and I probably just butchered how to say that word.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and I'm Catholic.
I also know.
Well,
I also know this word evaporate.
Well,
That's the
happened. Okay.
best word Bug has ever said.
That's a magic trick I liked.
I just pressed the applause button and it's not even working.
hear it. I
God
didn't
damn
hear
it.
Oh, maybe you
No,
got to
it's
get
not
that
loading.
keyboard with
Jeremy.
the built-in deck now.
There we go.
There it goes.
Yay.
Do you know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
I actually had to spell that word in order to get Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
I've
Thank
tried
you.
to pull that one on him in the past. I've done that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man, that one is.
I've tried that one.
I had to try it.
Transmogrification, though, Jeremy. You know transmogrification.
Transmogrification.
I already got you. Already bubbled it.
Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia. I don't know what. I don't know what that last
Espresso.
one.
Espresso.
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 Espresso. I want to say espresso. But
Yeah,
I
that's
know
what
I have
you want to say.
Espresso
Espresso.
petroleum.
Yeah, that's probably how I would end up saying it. But anyways, Jed, where can the people find you, good buddy?
Well, everyone can check out endlessfrontierbooks.com right now to get the first entry of my science fiction universe available for sale right there, right now. The Brighton Pacification, only $1.99. If you're interested, absolutely go check that out. On the YouTube side, you can find me at the Endless Frontiers this upcoming week. I don't know what I'm going to game yet because Star Wars Genesis did win the poll, but I'm questioning whether or not to delay it. And you guys might be able to help me make this decision. They announced that they're doing a major lightsaber update at the end of this month. So there will be lightsabers in the game and new storylines associated with Jedis and stuff like that at the end of the month. So I'm thinking about waiting until that big update comes out.
I would do that.
Otherwise, it'll probably be The Last Wish, The Witcher Last Wish, that got second place. So we'll see whatever I start playing over the next few days, whether or not it's one of those two things. Tomorrow, like Adam said, Saturday Night Drive-In at 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be talking about frequency. I actually just finished that within minutes to spare of this show. So I think we're going to have a great discussion about it. We're going to have a really interesting one. So tune into that. And then Roundtable on Sunday. Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing my Right or Flight podcast, considering the chat Choose Your Own Adventure segment. That's been a lot of fun. So tune into that if you want to help me basically Mad Libs the story and see whatever craziness comes out of that. And then sometime that night as well, Jump Space with Adam. I'm going to try to convince him to do the split screen. I have it all worked out.
We just need to make sure it works. You know, that's the thing.
I already know the tools to use. I think it'll turn out very, very well. And it'll be unique. Split screen, no one does that right now on streaming. So
not a whole lot of people in the Pokemon community. They do it a lot, so you'll end up getting these what is called soul locks, which is essentially, you've probably heard of the term fuck, I just had it. It's basically hardcore mode Pokemon, where you can only get one Pokemon for each route throughout the entire game, but it's essentially a competitive version of that. So what you'll end up having is like two people playing the same, like different versions of the same game at the same time, and when somebody's Pokemon dies from that route, the other person has to also say that their version from that route also died. So there is, in the Pokemon community, they'll do like the split screens and stuff, and it is actually very popular.
Okay.
So
Well,
people do
we'll make it work. I think we can make it work very well, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be putting out reviews for Star Trek Academy. I'm going to be watching it, reviewing it, whatever night we decide to stream it. I'm going to make videos as well. And I think that's all I have. It's going to kill me, but we're going to do it.
The closest to a review you're going to get from me is me being on their show and also me yelling about it on Saturdays. That's about it.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be fine. It's going to be terrible.
I'm watching Next Generation right now. That's going to make it so much worse.
I'm watching D Space Nine right now. Once a week.
I just got through the episode, Adam, where Worf temporarily gave up his commission to side with Duras.
Oh, so that's the sorry, with Galron.
Galron, excuse me.
Yeah, so that's that's the season 4 premiere.
Fuck it, I'll admit it.
No,
end of season.
To the end.
Yeah, well, it's the end of season 3, and then the season 4 premiere is the Klingon Civil War.
Other than Star Trek,
You sure that's not 4 or 5? Because I've been in season 4 for a long time.
Is it 4?
I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I can double check.
Other than the Star Trek First Contact movie, which I do love, the other
that's good.
It's a good movie.
The other Star Trek series that I have watched, other than Enterprise, has been Voyager, and I have been itching for Voyager.
Oh, all right, shut up.
I'll admit, I like
Enterprise and Voyager. I like Voyager as well, but it's the worst of that era.
It's the the weakest of real Star.
So the
Star
reason
Trek.
why I like Voyager so much, other than like my dad's watched all of it, except he doesn't like DS9, but he likes Voyager as well. My dad's favorite Star Trek is always Next Generation.
Oh, that's
my
top
dad
tier.
loves Next Generation, but he'll watch
Original series great, but TNG's better.
Yes,
I like Voyager because the Janeway, Janeway is also in Orange Is the New Black, and I like that actress.
Really?
Well, Kate Mulgrew.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, you have a thing for Kate Mulgrew.
Yeah, I like her as an actress. So
She
that's
likes
the
the
reason.
deep voice.
Well, you know what that means, Jeremy. That means you have to join the when Brad wants to do Voyager. That means you have to join the crew.
Fuck.
You just walked through that door of your own volition because you've watched it, and Hitman and Fractured haven't.
I like Janeway. I'll admit it. I like her.
I like Janeway too.
A woman who fucked up an entire quadrant.
Yes, I like
7 of 9 is the best part of Voyager, though, in my opinion. Besides the Doctor, Doctor and 7 of 9 are just top tier.
I mean, the Doctor is a fantastic character arc story, but Voyager has so many problems.
I agree. It's the worst of that era. But...
Why I don't?
So guess what?
It's why I don't. It's why I don't admit that I have at least a Star Trek that I like.
And now, guess what I'm telling Brad on Sunday?
You just need to watch the other stuff.
Guess what I'm telling.
If you like Voyager, you're gonna like TNG.
I like aspects. There's some episodes of TNG I do.
Brad's gonna love this. He's gonna love this news.
OG Star Trek, I don't.
Have you seen Deep Space Nine?
I've seen episodes, not the full thing.
Okay, so do you have a camp on the Cardassians versus Bajorans?
I don't even know who a Cardassian or a Bajoran is.
Okay, because of course, fuck the Kardashians in my opinion, but also fuck the Bajorans.
I do want to fuck.
Like they can destroy each other for all I give a shit. I actually just started the episode where the Bajorans and Cardassians are really
all right. That's the first time you're getting introduced to that stuff, and it's not the best introduction, but Deep Space Nine.
Well, yeah, I've seen it all before.
Yeah, I know,
but
I know.
But yeah, Bo or whatever her name is, she's Ro
Laren. Actually, not as many episodes as you think.
And
I can't wait till I get to There Are 4 Lights.
Listen, the big thing about Voyager that I did like was that it was it wasn't episodic and it was more serialized.
Well, that's
like that,
DS9.
so.
DS9 is serialized.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
Okay,
where
I'll
it
check
start-
out.
That's where they shifted it. That's where because they
It takes a little while to get in
Two
DS9.
seasons.
I struggled with
seasons.
it. I really struggled with it. My first time.
If you go watch Wormhole Watch, the edited versions on Duke Devil 95, Brad's channel, every Wednesday, we just started season 3 last month. So we did a year slogging through seasons 1 and 2. Where Brad and I've seen DS9 well over a dozen times. Brad just a little bit less, but Hitman and Fractured haven't. So it was the experience of them going through the slog for the first time, the season 2 slog especially. And now we're in season 3. They already liked it, but now as the good stuff starts happening, they're really getting into it even more. Because
once Worf shows up,
don't ruin it. Some people don't know that.
It's fucking almost 40 years old.
That's only 30 years.
It's over 30.
Shut up.
Oh God!
I watched it when
we
it appeared on television. Shut up.
But I'm gonna
me
cry
try.
when the I won't spoil it this time, but when
you can't spoil that.
I can't spoil that.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah,
It's still too soon.
You know that's what I was
30 years
saying.
is still too
I
soon.
I wasn't gonna say it, but when that thing happens, when the big Jadzia Dax moment, the thing that happens with her, I have to recover.
It's still too soon. It's still too soon. Still too soon.
Anyways,
drama
yes,
ruined
Adam just fucked my life over by saying that he's
fucked your
gonna tell
own life
Brad that
over.
I
Don't-
liked
don't blame me
Voyager.
for
No,
this.
Adam fucked my life over. That
You walked
shut up.
into this, and I'm simply going to capitalize. on
I've
it.
been drinking. Shut up. Anyways,
Yeah, I thought
seeing-
you're never going to trust me again.
I'm gonna take a big old nasty shit in your bed. I'm gonna make sure to go to Taco Bell and Pizza Hut
Okay,
before
remember,
I shit.
I sleep on an inflatable mattress. I can just throw it out and go buy another one. I don't have a real bed.
I'm gonna shit in your chair.
All right, then that's fighting words. This thing is $200. I'll kick your ass.
I will shit in your chair and then tell you to suck my fat one. Anyways, though, guys, check out tomorrow night for Saturday Charity. Even though I'm starting to think to just change my stream names to just Saturday period, because I stream
So
constantly.
you
now
don't have
and
to pseudo it every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense. to
Make
just-
sure,
surprised you can
make sure
spell
everybody
pseudo.
knows. Make sure everybody knows it's full on gay, not just pseudo gay.
Exactly, just extremely
Super
gay from
duper
now on.
gay.
Like
Mm-hmm.
the
Gay
biggest
like
gay orgy-
Johnny and Mario Kart.
I was
Like-
yeah, that's super gay, but I was gonna think more like I had
Like
the singer gonna have
Poo poo on the PP gay.
Yeah, I like my poo poo on the paper. Anyways, I will see you guys. We will see you guys all on the next one. I hope you guys have a wonderful night and a wonderful day wherever it is in the world that you guys might be. And we'll bye.
All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I've lost gallons to you.